चेतना उर में हम सब धारे, उर में हम सब धारे। बाल हृदय में उसे जगाकर जगे देश यह सारा। गीता परिवार हमारा, गीता परिवार हमारा।
जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ, जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ। दुर्बलता को राष्ट्र समर्थ बनाओ। जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ, जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ। त्यागो सारी दुर्बलता को राष्ट्र समर्थ बनाओ। बंधु भाव समता ममता से सबको गले लगाओ, सबको गले लगाओ। चलो विवेकानंद मार्ग पर शुभ संदेश हमारा। गीता परिवार हमारा, गीता परिवार हमारा। ईश्वर भक्ति भाव से बहती संस्कारों की धारा। भारत माँ की सेवा में गीता परिवार हमारा, 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 गीता परिवार हमारा।
मधुरं वदनं मधुरं नयनं मधुरं हसितं मधुरं हृदयं मधुरं गमनं मधुरं।
मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरं, मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरम्।
वचनं मधुरं चरितं मधुरं वसनं मधुरं वलितं मधुरं चलितं मधुरं भ्रमितं मधुरम्।
मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरं, मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरम्।
पाणिर्मधुरः पादौ मधुरौ नृत्यं मधुरं सख्यं मधुरम्।
मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरं, मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरम्।
मधुरं पीतं मधुरं भुक्तं मधुरं सुप्तं मधुरं रूपं मधुरं तिलकं मधुरम्।
मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरं, मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरम्।
मधुरं तरणं मधुरं हरणं मधुरं स्मरणं मधुरं वमितं मधुरं शमितं मधुरं
मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरं मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरम्
कुञ्जा मधुरा माला मधुरा यमुना मधुरा वीथी मधुरा सलिलं मधुरं कमलं मधुरम्
मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरं मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरम्
गोपी मधुरा लीला मधुरा युक्तं मधुरं मुक्तं मधुरं दृष्टं मधुरं शिष्टं मधुरम्
मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरं मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरम्
गोपा मधुरा गावो मधुरा यष्टिर्मधुरा सृष्टिर्मधुरा दलितं मधुरं फलितं मधुरम्
मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरं मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरं मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरं मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरम्
श्री गुरु चरण सरोज रज निज मनु मुकुरु सुधारी बरनउ रघुबर विमल जसु जोदायकु फलचारी बुद्धिहीन तनु जानिके सुमिरौ पवन कुमार बल बुद्धि विद्या देहु मोहि हरहु कलेस विकार जय हनुमान ज्ञान गुण सागर जय कपीसतिहु लोक उजागर रामदूत अतुलित बल धामा अंजनी पुत्र पवन सुत नामा महावीर विक्रम बजरंगी कुमति निवार सुमति के संगी कंचन बरन विराज सुबेसा कानन कुंडल कुंचित केसा हाथ वज्र और ध्वजा विराजे कांधे मूज जनेऊ साजे शंकर सुवन केसरी नंदन तेज प्रताप महाजगवंदन विद्यावान गुणी अति चातुर राम काज करिबे को आतुर प्रभु चरित्र सुनिबे को रसिया राम लखन सीता मन बसिया सूक्ष्म रूप धरि सियहि दिखावा विकट रूप धरि लंक जरावा भीम रूप धरि असुर संहारे रामचंद्र के काज संवारे लाय सजीवन लखन जियाए श्री रघुबीर हरषि उर लाए रघुपति कीन्ही बहुत बड़ाई तुम मम प्रिय भरतई सम भाई सहस बदन तुम रोजस गावे अस कहि श्रीपति कंठ लगावे सनकादिक ब्रह्मादि मुनीसा नारद सारद सहित अहिसा जम कुबेर दिक्पाल जहाते कवि कोविद कहि सकै कहाते तुम उपकार सुग्रीवहि कीन्हा राम मिलाय राजपद दीन्हा तुम्हरो मंत्र विभीषण माना लंकेश्वर भय सब जग जाना जुग जुग सहस्र जो जन पर भानु, लील्योता ही मधुर फल जानु। प्रभु मुद्रिका मेली मुख माही, जलधि लांघि गए अचरज नाही। दुर्गम काज जगत के जेते, सुगम अनुग्रह तुम्हारे तेते। राम दुआरे तुम रखवारे, होत न आज्ञा बिनु पैसारे। सब सुख लहे तुम्हारी सरना, तुम रक्षक काहू को डरना। आपन तेज संहारो आपे, तीनों लोक हाँकते कांपे। भूत पिशाच निकट नहीं आवे, महावीर जब नाम सुनावे। नासै रोग हरै सब पीरा, जपत निरंतर हनुमत वीरा। संकट ते हनुमान छुड़ावे, मन क्रम वचन ध्यान जो लावे। सब पर राम तपस्वी राजा, तिनके काज सकल तुम साजा। और मनोरथ जो कोई लावे, सोई अमित जीवन फल पावे। चारों जुग पर ताप तुम्हारा है, पर सिद्ध जगत उजियारा। साधु संत के तुम रखवारे, असुर निकंदन राम दुलारे। अष्ट सिद्धि नौ निधि के दाता, असवर दीन जानकी माता। राम रसायन तुम्हारे पासा, सदा रहो रघुपति के दासा। तुम्हारे भजन राम को पावे, जन्म जन्म के दुख बिसरावे। अंत काल रघुबर पुर जाई, जहाँ जन्म हरि भक्त कहाई। और देवता चित्तन धरई, हनुमत से सर्व सुख करई। संकट कटे मिटे सब पीरा, जो सुमिरे हनुमत बलबीरा। जय 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 हनुमान गोसाई, कृपा करहु गुरुदेव की नाई। जो सत बार पाठ कर कोई, छूट ही बंदी महासुख होई। जो यह पढ़े हनुमान चालीसा, होय सिद्धि साखी गौरीसा। तुलसीदास सदा हरि चेरा, कीजय नाथ हृदय महडेरा। पवन तनय संकट हरना, मंगल मूर्ति रूप। राम लखन सीता सहित, हृदय बसहु सुर भूप। सियावर रामचंद्र की जय, पवन सुत हनुमान की जय। उमापति महादेव की जय।
सच्चिदानन्दं वासुदेवं व्रजप्रियं धर्मसंस्थापकं वीरं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुं। ईश्वर भक्ति भाव से बहती संस्कारों की धारा, भारत माँ की सेवा में गीता परिवार हमारा, गीता परिवार हमारा। ईश्वर भक्ति भाव से बहती संस्कारों की धारा, भारत माँ की सेवा में गीता परिवार हमारा, गीता परिवार हमारा।
जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ, जय भारत माँ, जय गीता
संस्कृति का वैभव जग में सबसे न्यारा।
जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ, जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ।
भारतीय संस्कृति का वैभव जग में सबसे न्यारा। ज्ञान और विज्ञान यहीं से सबने पाया सारा, सबने पाया सारा। कुछ भूलों से हारा, फिर से जीते देश हमारा। गीता परिवार हमारा, गीता परिवार हमारा।
जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ, जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ।
त्यागशील सेवा व्रतधारी, युवा जगे पुरुषार्थी।
जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ, जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ।
त्यागशील सेवा व्रतधारी, युवा जगे पुरुषार्थी। वैज्ञानिकता विनय सभ्यता, स्वभाव हो निस्वार्थी, स्वभाव हो निस्वार्थी। देशभक्ति में तेजस्वी हो, फिर समाज यह सारा। गीता परिवार हमारा, गीता परिवार हमारा।
जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ, जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ।
Jai Shri Krishna to one and all. It gives me immense pleasure to extend to you all a very warm welcome on behalf of world's largest online Geeta Santha work, who clubbed us for the beautiful interpretation session here. So I bow in the feet of Lord Krishna and taking blessings from Param Pujya Swami Shri Govind Dev Giri Ji Maharaj. Let's start our session tonight. धृत्यायया धारयते मनः प्राणीन्द्रियक्रियाः योगेनाव्यभिचारिण्या धृतिः सा पार्थ सात्विकी means patience or satisfaction that contains our mind, breath and the organs of senses, and action from hasty action. It is a sattvic nature. It gives success not only in the material world, but also in the spiritual world also. So let's start our session tonight with the prayer. It is the mark of our undying tradition to invoke the Almighty at the beginning of an important event. Like the great philosopher once said, that the function of prayer is not to influence God, but rather to change the nature of one who prays. So for prayer, I would like to call Kiran Sharma Didi. She is from New Delhi. She is a yoga trainer. She is serving as a techno star and associated with Geeta Parivar since April 2022. Please welcome Didi.
जय श्री कृष्ण। वसुदेव सुतं देवं कंसचाणूरमर्दनं देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुं, कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुं। जय श्री कृष्ण एवरीवन।
Thank you, Didi, for making the environment very beautiful. Now it's time for our Deep Prajwalana. Now we will have our traditional auspicious Deep Prajwalana. For that, I would like to call upon Mukund Maharolkar Bhaiyaji. He resides in Aurangabad, Maharashtra. He is retired as a material manager. He is serving as a trainer and associated with Geeta Parivar since April 2021. Please welcome Bhaiyaji.
निषिद्धैरप्येभिर्लुलितमकरन्दो मधुकरैः करैरिन्दोरन्तश्छुरित इव सम्भिन्नमुकुलः विधत्तां सिद्धिन्नो नयनसुभगामस्य सदसः प्रकीर्णः पुष्पाणां हरिचरणयोरञ्जलिरयम् शरदिन्दुनिभां शुभ्रवस्त्रैरलङ्कृताम् कलहंसकृतावासां वरदां शारदां नुमः वरदां शारदां नुमः.
Thank you so much, Bhaiyaji, for this beautiful deep Prajwalana. Whoever has a question, you can ask at this end of this session, and you can just raise your hand so we can spotlight you. So after the session, you can raise your hand. Now, it's our time to speaker now. We feel honored to have with us Learn Geeta Parivar youngest one, who barely needs an introduction, our Rupal Shukla Devi. Didi made all of us proud by her distinguished seva in numerous capacity. Didi is a Geeta Vrati, Geeta Praveena. He has by heart whole Bhagavad-Gītā, and she is a role model for our young generation. She is one of the youngest Geeta Parivar Foundation pillar. Now she is studying in Chinmaya Vishwavidyapeeth, Kochi. Getting so much knowledge at a young age is a great achievement for Rupal Didi. It's my pleasure. Please, Rupal Didi, over to you.
Jai Shri Krishna, everyone. Let's begin with the prayer. Sada Shiva Samarambham Vyasa Shankara Madhyamam Asmadacharya Paryantam Vande Guru Paramparam Vande Guru Paramparam. Jai Shri Krishna. Pranams to all my gurus from whom I have learned everything, the Gita, how to recite, how to understand the meaning, everything I have learned from them. So first, pranams to them. Firstly, I congratulate you all that we all have completed 10 shlokas of the 12th chapter. We are so fortunate, we are so blessed that we are getting this chance to read Gita, to spread this knowledge of Gita. In 18th chapter, the Lord himself said, 68th and 69th shloka, Yaimam paramanguyyam madbhakte shwabhidhasyati bhaktim mai parang kritva mame vaishyatya samshayaha najatasman manushyeshu kaschin me priyakrittamaha Bhavita nacha me tasman anyah priyataro bhuvi anyah priyataro bhuvi kaschin me priyakrittamaha. The Lord said, on this whole earth, whoever will teach Gita, whoever will read Gita, whoever will live Gita, that will be my most favorite. Krittamaha, the superlative degree Lord told here. So we are so fortunate, we are so blessed that we are getting this chance. There are so many people, they are wishing to learn Gita, but they're not getting even this chance. But we have got this chance. And on very first day, we were afraid that we would be able to recite these shlokas perfectly or not, or we can just chant these shlokas or not. We don't have any Sanskrit background. We never even spoken Hindi. We don't understand Hindi. And how we would be able to learn the shlokas, Sanskrit shlokas? But Geeta Parivar given us this belief that we can do this. And now after 1 week of our registration, we have learned 10 shlokas and we are so confident that we can complete our Gita now and be a Gita Vriti. Keep walking on this path and keep learning Gita, because we have got this chance, so we should take complete benefit of it. We are here to understand the meaning of Gita. We all know Gita, we all know this Arjuna, we all know Krishna, but there is much more to know. Everyone wants to know. If we say in Bhagavad-Gītā, all the questions answer is there. So we want to know what is there for us, and we should know. So, here 12th chapter, here we sometimes think that why we are starting with the 12th chapter. Why not from first chapter? Some people joined the group and they left. They thought they are sending the wrong chapter, 12th chapter. When they messaged us, they called us. We told them, no, this is level 1 pattern. We will teach you 12th and 15th chapter. So why we are starting with the 12th chapter? So the reason is 12th chapter is the smallest chapter in Gita. Only 20 shlokas. And again, the 15th chapter is the second smallest chapter. It is also having 20 shlokas only, just the meter difference is there. So, we are starting with the 12th chapter, because if we start with this chapter, after learning this these 20 shlokas, we would be having that confidence that, yeah, we have completed 1 chapter and there are only 18 chapters. So, we can go further on this path. If we start with the first chapter, there are 47 shlokas. When we learn these 47 shlokas after first chapter, we will say, no, I can't do that. This is so long. So getting that confidence is important, that I can recite the shlokas perfectly. Yes, I can also learn Gita. That is the one thing. And then another thing is, this is Bhakti Yoga. The devotion of yoga. The yoga of devotion, this is Bhakti Yoga. If we are not having that much time, after learning this chapter, we would be so confident that yes, we have got this Bhakti part. This Bhakti Yoga we have learned. This yoga of devotion we have learned. So because this is Bhakti Yoga, we started with this so that if we are not having time after this chapter also, so we will be having that devotion with us. So we started with this Bhakti Yoga, the 12th chapter. This was the reason. Now after completing 10 shlokas, we are gathered here to discuss and to know the meaning of 12th chapter, starting 10 shlokas. Now, whenever we start something, whenever we start reading our scriptures or anything, this is our Indian culture, that there is one nyaya in our scriptures, ghatita buddhim prati ghataka jnanam karanam. What does it mean? It means if we want to understand something, we should know the components first. If I say the table is round, so how we would be able to know that what is table is round this sentence means? So if we know what does the table mean, what is the meaning of table, and again what is the meaning of round, and why the is there. So if we know the meaning of all these 3 words, we would be able to catch the meaning of this sentence. So ghatita buddhim prati ghatika jnanam. Ghatita buddhi means I have understood that. So ghatita buddhi means ghatika jnanam karanam, the components knowledge. So here also, when we are going to discuss, when we are going to know the meaning of 12th chapter, we should know the components first. So what are the components here? We all know that this Bhagavad Gita is the talk between Krishna and Arjuna. So here there are three components. First is Arjuna. Second is Geeta. And third is Lord Krishna, we all know. We already know all these three personalities and the Geeta also, but still, there are some points we should know. Sorry. So there are some points we should be aware of that. Some hidden points might be, you must be knowing that, but still, we can revise that. Revision is always better. So first we will start with Arjuna. Who is Arjuna? Whenever we get this name Arjuna, whenever we start thinking about Arjuna, we always think that Arjuna must be in his late 30s, having sweat on his forehead and so tense, so depressed. And he's like in depression, so stressed that I don't want to fight Krishna. I'm not gonna fight. He sat on the chariot. So we are thinking that Arjuna is like us. He is also stressed like us. He is also depressed like us, as we do. He is having sweat on his forehead as we do. So we are thinking Arjuna is like us. But the reality is Arjuna is not like us. Arjuna is 84 years so mature guy. 84-year-old, not in his late 30s. Arjuna never got defeated by anyone in his life. He won over thousands of battles. He even made satisfied Lord Shiva in Malla Yuddha. Malla Yuddha is wrestling. He satisfied Lord Shiva. He couldn't defeat him because he was Lord also. So he couldn't defeat, but still he satisfied him. Arjuna accepted curse from Urvashi, but he didn't accept her. That is a different story. We're not gonna deep into that. But he accepted that curse and became Brahmanala at the time of Agyatavasa. But never left his dharma, never give up his dharma. All the Pandavas spent 13 years in exile, but Arjuna spent 10 years more because he was following the dharma. Never give up the dharma. Arjuna got the name Gudakesha. What is the Gudakesha? Gudakesha means who has won over his sleep. And not by any Vardhana or something. He did so much tapas for that. Actually, he wanted divine weapons from the lords, Divyastras. So, he wanted to do tapas. And whenever he feels sleepy, that sleep disturbs his tapas. So, what he does, okay, now I'm not going to sleep. I will win over my sleep. So, he just selected one tree at the bank of the river. And that tree's branch was going in that river. So, that was the situation. What he used to do for 6 months, he repeated that cycle. He used to go and sitting on that branch. Whenever he feels sleepy, he falls down. Again, he goes back and sitting on that branch. And whenever he falls down, again he falls in that river. Again, he goes back, sitting on that branch, again feeling sleepy, again falling down. So this was happening. But after 6 months, Arjuna won over his sleep. So this is Arjuna. Arjuna is not like us. We are thinking. Arjuna went Sasharira Swarga with his body. No one could go there. Trishanku, one king was Trishanku. He wanted to go there. But he asked Vasishthaji. Vasishthaji just denied, no, I can't do that. He asked Vishwamitra, Rishi Vishwamitra. Vishwamitra said, okay, I will do that. So Vishwamitra sent him in that Swarga, in that heaven, and again Indra kicked him back. And he was hanged between the Swarga and Prithvi Loka. He was hanged between that. So that was the city of Trishanku. So no one can go Sasharira Swarga. But Arjuna went there with his tapas only. Not because he was the son of Lord Indra. No. He went Sasharira Swarga. He was so courageous. He was so good in making strategies. He never disobeyed the dharma. Arjuna did everything righteous only. He never got defeated by anyone. And now in this Mahabharata war, he is saying that no, Krishna, I can't fight. In second chapter, he said, Sidanti mamagatrani mukhancha parishishyati vepathuscha sharire me romaharshascha jayate gandivam sansate hastat त्वक्चैव परिदह्यते न च शक्नोम्यवस्थातुं भ्रमतीव च मे मनः. He is telling न च शक्नोम्यवस्थातुं. I am not able to stand Krishna. I can't fight. Arjuna has taken vow that if anyone will make me to put this Gandiva bow down, I will kill that person. And he himself is telling, Gandivam sansate hastat. My Gandiva is falling down from my hands. We can imagine that situation. Arjuna is telling this. Gandivam sansate hastat. Tukchaiva paridahyate na cha shaknomyavasthatum brahmativa cha me mana. My mind is getting disturbed, Krishna. No, I can't fight. This is the situation of Arjuna, who has never got defeated by anyone. So mature. But he is having that depression. He is stressed. That is happening with Arjuna. This is Arjuna. Now, second is Geeta. We all know so much about Geeta. Yes, we are here to learn Geeta. We must have heard before and we are learning also now. So, what is Geeta? Yes, it is the talk between Krishna and Arjuna. Krishna ji given Upadesh to Arjuna. But here, the Geeta is the part of Mahabharata only. In Mahabharata, there are chapters called Parvas. So in Bhishma Parva, the Bhagavad Gita is written. And Vyasaji separated Bhagavad Gita from Mahabharata. And he presented 700 separate shlokas for us. So this is Bhagavad Gita. Vyasaji written very beautifully. Parthaya pratibodhitam bhagavata narayane swayam vyasena grathitam purana munina madhye mahabharatam advaitaamritavarshinim bhagavatim ashtadashadhyayinim ambatvam anusandadhami bhagavad gite bhavadveshinim. Parthaya pratibodhita bhagavata narayanena swayam. The Gita is for Parthaya pratibodhita, to make him understand. For his knowledge, the Gita was told by Narayanena Sam, Bhagavata Narayanena Sam, by the Lord Narayan himself, the Gita was told. The Vedas are the main source of knowledge, but still the Vedas are the exhales of Lord. But the Gita is direct voice of Lord. He himself is speaking these mantras. These are not just shlokas, these are mantras. How much we chant, how much we learn this creates vibration around us. This gives us vibration, this gives that welfare, because these are mantras, these are having that welfare. The gist of Vedas are the Upanishads, and the gist of Upanishads is Geeta, and the gist of Geeta is Sharanagati. And Sharanagati is the sar of the 12th chapter, the Bhakti Yoga. That's why we are starting with the 12th chapter. So this is Geeta. Now the question comes, why Krishnaji told this Geeta to Arjuna only? Why to not Duryodhana? Why to not Dushasana? Why to not anyone else? Why to only Arjuna? So in Shankar Bhashya, Bhagavan Shankaracharya wrote very beautifully, Gunadhikaihi grihitaha anushthiyamanascha dharmaha prachayangamishyati. So, who's having many qualities? Who's having more qualities than others? Gunadhikaihi. Who's having more qualities? If anyone should be conveyed to them, that will be prachayangamishyati, that will be spreaded. But who's not having gunadhikayi, who's not having so many gunas, if the thing is told to them, that will not go to prachayangamishyati, that will not be studied that much. If Lord Krishna has told this Geeta to Duryodhana, we must not have this book now to read it. But Arjuna, now how we are just justifying that, and how we are judging that Arjuna is having so many qualities, gunadhikahi, why we are telling he is having adhika gunaha, more qualities? So in 16th chapter, Lord Krishna is going to tell this himself in 5th shloka. In level 2, you will be getting that 16th chapter to know. The 5th shloka. Daivi sampad vimokshaya nibandhaya surimata ma shuchas sampadan daivi abhijatosi pandava. So, O Pandava, O Arjuna, you are equipped with all these qualities. Ma shuchah sampadan daivim abhijatosi. Daivim abhijatosi Pandava. Actually, the 16th chapter started with 26 divine qualities. Abhayam sattvasam shuddhir jnana yoga vyavasthitihi ranandamasya yagyascha swadhyayastapārjavam ahimsa satyam akrodha styaga shantirapayishunam daya bhuteshvalo luptvam mardavam hrirachapalam tejah kshamadhriti shaucham adroho natimanita. Till here 26 qualities. Bhavanti sampadan daivim abhijatasya bharata. Arjuna, you are already having these 26 qualities. You don't need to worry. Ma shuchaha. So here the Lord told Arjuna, you already have these qualities. Gunadhikaihi. Arjuna already having this. Arjuna did everything right, yes, only in his life. That's why he was so lovable to Krishna. So the Gita was told to Arjuna. Gunadhikai. The reason was Gunadhikai Adhikyatvat. He was having more qualities. This was the reason Arjuna got this knowledge, and making Arjuna Nimitta, Lord given this knowledge to us. So the Gita is the gist of Upanishads, this teeny tiny granth, only 700 shlokas, having all the answers of this entire word. Whenever you want to search, we can just open Gita and we can find our answer. If we have that belief, we will get that, surely. So many great saints, so many scholars, whatever they found in Gita. If we have studied everything but not Gita, it's not done. But if we have studied Gita but not anything else, that is done. That's fine, because Gita is having everything. So just read Gita. We are not having so many years to read Vedas, to read Upanishads. That will take longer time. But if we read Gita, we know the Gita, We have got all the gist of all these scriptures. Gist of gists. There are 1800 authentic commentaries written over Gita. 1800, I'm not talking about translations. Bible is spread all over the world, but it is having 1300 translations, not commentaries. But Gita is having 1800 commentaries and authentic commentaries. If we count the number, not only authentic, so the number is of commentaries in lakhs. How many lakh people have written? So 1800 is the authentic commentaries. Whoever we talk about, Mahatma Gandhi, Vinoba Bhave Balagangadhar Tilak, Einstein, Shankaracharya Bhagwan, anyone we talk about, whatever they found best, they found in Gita. Gandhiji used to say, Gita Mata. Gita is my mother. So this is Gita, having 700 shlokas. Now, the Krishna. We all know Krishna very well. Actually, we know everyone. But yes, one point just I would like to tell about Krishna ji, Lord Krishna. We all know that he accepted the charioteer's role for Arjuna in this Mahabharata war. He was a charioteer for Arjuna's chariot. So, Arjuna asked him in first chapter, Senayor Ubhayor Madhye Ratham Sthapayamechyuta. He just instructed him, hey Achyuta, just take my chariot in between both the armies, so that I can see the opposite army also and I can see my army also. How much they have done the preparations and who is there, who is in my side, who is in the opposite side. Just ask, Senayo Ubhayo Madhye Ratham Sthapayamechyuta. He asked Krishna. But here, what Krishna ji did? He didn't stop the chariot in front of Duryodhana and Dushasana. Arjuna was so eager to kill them. He was so angry on them, though. I will go and I will kill them. I will just take the revenge of Draupadi's insult. He was eager to kill them. But Krishna didn't do that. What Krishna ji did? Krishna ji took the chariot and stopped in front of Dronacharya and Bhishma Pitamaha. He stopped the chariot in front of them. Why he did so? Because he wanted to give this Gita Jnana for us. What is the connection? He stopped the chariot or whatever he did. Sorry. What is the connection there? So, Arjuna loves them so much. Arjuna is so lovable to everyone, each and everyone. Krishna loves Arjuna so much. Bhishma Pitama loves Arjuna so much. Dronacharya loves Arjuna so much. So now, why they are fighting from the Kaurava Paksh? Why not from the Pandavas? Because they were bounded from some pledge or they had taken the Sampratigya. So they will fight from Hastinapura only. So they can't go in Pandava's side. Even they knew they were right. So Arjuna loves them. When he sees Bhishma Pitama in front of him, Dronacharya is in front of him, his guru. Now what to do? I can't just use bow on them. I can't kill them. He got no, I can't fight. Now mukhancha parishishyati ve pathusya sharire me roma harshascha jayate. We think our situation, if our family is in front of us and we love them so much, how we can do that? Arjuna was also so depressed. No, I can't do that. So difficult for me. But Krishna ji did all the operation there and he told the 700 Shloki Gita. So he stopped the chariot in front of Dronacharya and Bhishma Pitama. When all the Pandavas and Kauravas had completed their studies, they needed to present that in front of all the members of that meeting. So everyone went there. Everyone was going and introducing themselves and just presenting what they have learned. So everyone gave long introduction. I am Duryodhana. I am the king of this great kingdom Hastinapura. I am the son of the king Dhritarashtra. And like this long Mahavira, Mahabalashali, like this. They were telling long introduction. Everyone. But when Arjuna went there, what Arjuna told? I am Arjuna, the disciple of Dronacharya, going to present what I have learned. Everyone was looking at him. Everyone was waiting. He must say something else. But he just started. Oh, then Dhritarashtra stopped him. Wait, Arjuna. Don't you have any other identity? Dhritarashtra asked him. But Arjuna said, when I am going to present my Vidya, I just have one identity. Who is my Guru? From whom I have learned this. I have only one identity. Dronacharya never taught the Brahmastra to his own son, but he taught that Brahmastra to Arjuna. Not even anyone else other than Arjuna. Arjuna knows the Brahmastra, but no one else. Bhishma used to wear white clothes like I am wearing right now. So Shweta Vastrani, he used to wear white clothes. So whenever all the Pandavas and Kauravas come back after playing, everyone is having so much dust. Bhishma loves Arjuna. Whenever Arjuna comes, he just take him in his arms. Because when we love so much, we just love to hug them. So Bhishma always used to, whenever Arjuna comes, he used to take in his arms. Everyone asks him, you are wearing white clothes, you will need to change, you will need to wash and everything. So, okay, it's fine. But he can't stop himself without loving Arjuna. Everyone loves Arjuna so much. Krishna ji stopped the chariot in front of Dronacharya and Bhishma intentionally that Arjuna will say that I can't fight and then I will give this Gita Jnana to him, making him nimitta to everyone. And he knew that we will be sitting here and we will be just reading these shlokas and getting this meaning of Gita. So he did that. Now let's start with the 12th chapter. This was the preface. The Geeta, the Krishna, the Arjuna, we got to know little bit about them. Now the Bhakti Yoga, 12th chapter. We are starting from here. From first to 10th chapter, Lord explained the unmanifest Lord's worshipping. Nirguna Nirakara Brahma. In 8th chapter, Aksharam Brahma Paramam. स्वभावोऽध्यात्ममुच्यते भूतभावोद्भवकरो विसर्गः कर्म संज्ञितः. So he explained from first chapter to 10th chapter the Nirguna Nirakara Bhakti. Now in 11th chapter ending 55th shloka, mat karma krin mat paramo mat bhakta sanga varjitaha nirvairas sarva bhuteshu yes samameti pandava. So he told this Saguna Sakar Bhakti, the manifest Lord's worshipping. Now Arjuna got confused that Lord, till 10th chapter it was fine that only Nirguna, the unmanifest Lord was there. Now he is telling about manifest Lord. So he got confused to whom I should worship. So he is just explaining his Shanka, what doubt he has now. In 12th chapter, first shloka, let's start. Evam satatayukta ye bhaktasvam paryupasate ye chapyaksharam avyaktan teshanke yoga vittamaha. Arjuna is telling here, those devotees who are ever integrated, thus meditate on you. He is telling that Evam satata yuktaye. O Lord, O Krishna, the person who's ever integrated with you, satata yuktaha, always connected to you. Not I'm just right now I'm thinking of Lord, but at next moment I will be forgetting him. No, not like that. Satata yukta, here he told. So who are ever integrated with you and thus they worship you, bhaktaha tvam pariupasate, they worship you pariupasate, ye chapi aksharam avyaktam pariupasate. We will just connect that word here also. So who worship this akshara brahma, avyakta brahma? So what about them? Who is the better knower of the yoga here? Who is better? He is asking, his question is. But be careful. This question is not about the Lord. That unmanifest Lord is best or the manifest Lord is best, because we are not having that. We are just having limited mind. We can't think of that which Lord is that. No. Unmanifest is best or the manifest is best. No, we can't think that. He is confused between the ways, because we have both the ways. Bhakti Marga is also there to reach to the God, and the Jnana Marga is also there to reach to the God. Now, why we want to reach to the God? What is the need there? We are just enjoying our life. We are living here and we are coming on this earth. We are having the bungalow also, car also, wife also. We are just enjoying our life. What is the need to get that happiness? Actually, our ultimate goal is to get happiness only. Why we all are doing all this? Why we are doing job to get money? Why we are getting money? Whatever we want to do, we will be doing that. And we will be getting happiness only. For happiness, I am doing everything. All the studies, marriage, and the children, the money, everything we are doing for happiness only. In 15th chapter, the Lord said, Mamaivamsho jiva loke jiva bhuta sanatanaha manashasthani indriyani prakriti sthani karshati. So in 15th chapter, the Lord said, Mamaivamsho jiva loke, my portion only living on this earth, being jiva bhutaha, being jiva, being this human body, this human. Lord is telling you are my portion. So we ultimately know that we are the portion of Lord only. And we want happiness. That is one aspect of life, getting happiness. Okay, our life is dependent on that, getting happiness. So, our Swarupa, our real Swarupa, that oneself, the Lakshana of that, the characteristic of that oneself is Satchidananda Rupa, Ananda Rupa. Our self is just that Ananda Swarupa only, complete ultimate happiness. So if we want to get happiness only, so for all the time, why to just struggle for all the life? Try to strive to get that Lord. Start walking on that path. You see, you can just differentiate seeing two persons. One is worshipping and one is not worshipping. Who's worshipping, their mind will be so calm. They will be having so peace, because how much we are near to the Lord, because they are having that Ananda Swarupa. That will be reflected in me also. I will be happy. So how much we walk on that spiritual path, how much we start reading Geeta, how much we start getting that Lord and meditating that Lord, we start being happy automatically. How it happens? Because if there is bulb, if there is light, I will go near to the light, I will be shining. That light will reflect on my face. The same principle applies here. The Lord is Satchidananda Swarupa. How much I go near to that happiness will be reflecting in me. I will be happy. So ultimately, I want happiness only. So try to get that unbreakable happiness. By that kshanik, that momental happiness, that will be destroyed. But this is not going to destroy. So here Arjuna just put his doubt, that I am having that doubt, that which way is better? Who is the better knower of the yoga? The Saguna Sakara Bhakta or the Nirguna Nirakara devotee? What is best? Manifest worshipping or unmanifest worshipping? So Lord Krishna now going to speak. For long this was awaited and we were wishing what Krishna ji will say here, because he explained both the ways. So in second shloka he is telling, Śrī-Bhagavānuvaca Mayyāveshya mano ye man nitya yukta upasate Shraddhaya parayopetāste me yukta tamamataha. The Lord is telling here, Mai aveshya mano ye man nitya yukta upasate. The Lord said, those whoever integrated with me and possessed of supreme faith, Mai aveshya mano ye man nitya yukta upasate. Mai aveshya. Aveshya is the word of avishta. Avishta means fixing. So mai aveshya, mai means into me. So Lord is telling, who has fixed their mind into me and they are possessed with supreme faith. Mai aveshya manoya nitya yukta upasate. They are just worshiping me with supreme faith. Mai aveshya manoye man nitya yukta upasate. Upasate means worshipping, and nitya yukta ever integrated. They are always connected, always worshipping that Lord. Not every time in 24 hours I'm how much I can. That will be done by me only. So nitya yukta upasate. Shraddhaya, with faith. Not I'm sitting there and I'm just worshipping the Lord because my mother told me and I'm worshipping. I don't have any feeling for the Lord, but yeah, I'm told to do this. That is also good. You don't think that that is not good. That is also good. Doing something is better than nothing. I will be doing that. After some time, the bhakti will start coming into me. If I don't get that feel for the Lord, but still I am told to sit and do worshipping, yes, it's totally good. It's totally fine. Because when we will be sitting there, we will be seeing that Swarupa, we will be getting that happy. We can just experience that. So that is also good. But nitya yukta upasate, shraddhaya, having that faith. These are the bhakta lakshanas. Who's bhakta? Who's having shraddha? Shraddhaya parayoho. Petaha. Paraya, with paraya shraddha, with supreme faith. Shraddhaya parayo petaha. Taha. Te me yukta tamamataha. They are always integrated with me, Krishna. These are considered by me. And highest among the yogins means these are the better knower of the yoga. Te me yukta tamamataha yukta tama. He told they are the best yogis. Now, Lord explained from first chapter till 10th chapter the Akshara Brahma Sarupa, that unmanifest Lord. Now he is telling the best is Saguna Sakara Bhakti, the manifest Lord worshipping. What is this? How he is telling that? So we'll just take one example. If I ask some children to just calculate 3 plus 3, okay. If I ask some elder person, okay, they will be calculating, yeah, 3, 3, 6, 6. Very easy, okay. Some children who just have started studying, one will be counting with fingers, 1, 2, 3, then again 1, 2, 3, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He will count with fingers. One person will be taking pen and putting that lines, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, total cutting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Total 6 lines. Total is 6. One person will be taking abacus. One person will be taking calculator to calculate that. And one person will be taking laptop or phone or anything. That doesn't matter. What is best for them? I can't say that fingers are best for you or pen is best for you or you can just do abacus and you can just use your mind. No. It depends on what is for them. Where they are comfortable, what is easy for them. What is easy and where they are comfortable. They can easily do that. That is the best for them. So Lord also told here, this is Saguna Sakara Bhakti is best for you. Why? Not because it is giving more fruits, but Lord is so merciful. He always take care of us. He's saying this is best because this is easy. If we want to do this, we can do this easily. But if you want to do that manifest worship, that will be difficult for us. Lord will tell in further shlokas. So he is telling, this is easy, that's why this is good. So now what about the Nirguna Nirakara Bhaktas? Because this is possible, that's why this was described. And now what about them if it is easy and it is best? And so everyone will start doing this only. What about them who are worshipping that Akshara Avyakta Brahma? Telling, wait, you just listen, I'm going to tell you. So from third shloka, he is going to explain those people. Yes. Ye tvaksharamanirdeshyam avyaktam paryupasate sarvatra gamachintyancha kutasthamachalaಂ dhruvam. Here, the Lord is explaining that Akshara Swarupa. Ye tu Aksharam. Now, to whom we should call the Nirguna Nirakara. So, he is telling some characteristics. Aksharam, which Akshara means which is always decreasing. That is Akshara, and which will never be destroyed. That is Akshara. So, ye tu Aksharam, Akshara Brahma. Second is Anirdeshyam. Anirdeshyam means, Nirdesha means indicating something. Anirdeshyam means I can't indicate that. I can't show that. If someone asks that, who is Brahman? Who is Nirguna Nirakara Brahma? What is this Nirguna Nirakara Brahma? So how I will tell them? No, I can't tell. I can't tell them that Brahman is like this, Brahman is like this. If someone asked that, how is this that book, Panchapadika book or any book? So I will just show them that cover looks like similar to this book. That will be having this heavy book and red color. So I will be indicating something. But if I want to tell how is the Brahman, I can't. Anirdeshyam, I can't indicate about that. Anirdeshyam. Avyaktam. In Upanishads, there is one definition for Avyaktam. Avyakta means which is not visible. I can't describe it. Vyakta is I can describe it. My watch is visible, my badge is visible, my specs are visible. So everything is visible. So this is Vyakta. But Avyakta, which is not visible, I can't describe that. Avyaktam. So in Upanishads there is one definition. Yat chakshusha na pashyati, yena chakshumshi pashyati, tadeva brahmatvam vidhi, nedam yadidam upasate. Yat chakshusha na pashyati, that can't be seen through our eyes. But yena chakshumshi pashyati, but our eyes get the power from that only to see everything. My ear is getting power from that Brahman to hear everything, to listen everything. My eyes are getting power. My body is getting, everything is getting that power from that Nirguna Nirakara only, that unmanifest, that Almighty. So I can't describe it. Yet chakshusha na pasya, that can't be seen, but my eyes get power to see everything from that only. Yena chakshumshi pashyati, tadeva brahmatvam vidhi. You understand? That is only Brahma. Nedam yadidam upasati. So that is Brahma. Definition there. Nirguna Nirakara Brahma. So avyaktam paryupasati. Sarvatra gamachintyancha kutasthamachalaಂ dhruvam. Sarvatra gama. That is omnipresent. That is everywhere. If anyone asks, Where is the sky? So sky is everywhere, because sky is just nearest to the Brahman. I will tell this hierarchy also and these sequences also in further explanation sessions of this Gita that will be discussed later also. So I am not going so deep because that will make some difficulty to understand everything. So we will be taking Upanishads and we will be taking Gita, all the meanings. So we will be making it easy and we will be going in these steps further. So this is Sarvatra Gama. This is omnipresent. This is present everywhere in each kana. When Hiranyakashipu asked, your Lord is in this pillar also? Yes. Prahlad said, yes, he is. Okay. So he took his gada and he just put over there. Oh, Narsingha Bhagavan came there. Narsingha Bhagavan ki jai. So Lord is everywhere, in each kana, in each point. Lord is everywhere. Sarvatra Gama. Achintyam. We all know this fact that we can just imagine the things we have seen before. Whatever we dream, whatever we just imagine, we must have seen that before. So that is Chintyam. Chintanam means thinking of something. So we can only think of something when we have seen that before also. But Brahma is Achintyam because we never have seen him. Seen this Brahman. We never seen that Almighty. We never seen that Supreme Lord. So that is Achintyam. We can't think of that. How it looks like. If you want to meditate, do meditation of that Nirguna Nirakara, so everyone will just suggest you don't see anything. You keep focusing on that blank, shunya, nothing. So that is Nirguna Nirakara. So that is nothing. Achintyam. Kutastham. In our scriptures, Kut word is famous for Maya also. So Kutastha means the Adhisthana, the cause of that Maya. Maya is, because of that Maya only we are able to see everything. This everything is visible, everything, this Prapancha is there. The Advaita Vedanta Siddhanta is Brahma Satyam Jagan Mithya. Only Brahma is Satya and Jagan Mithya. This is just illusion created by that Maya. And Maya is the power of that Brahma. So that's why that Kutastha, the Adhisthana of that Maya. And one more meaning is never changeable. Kutastha, never changeable. Not having any part, not having any side, just stable. Achalam, immovable. This doesn't move because this is Sarvatra Gama. This is present everywhere. So if I am everywhere, I am here. So I can just walk 2 steps and I can just change my place. But Brahma is everywhere. How it can go from one place to another? It can't go. That's why Achalam, Dhruvam, eternal. Because it is everywhere, it is Achalam, that's why it is Dhruvam, eternal. It will be, it was there, it is here, it will be there. Eternal. Now 4th shloka is connected to this only. But 4th shloka is very beautiful. Let's see that. Sanniyam yendriya gramam sarvatra samabuddhayaha te prapnuvanti mameva sarvabhuta hite rataha. Sanniyam, here the quality of told of that person, that Jnana Yogi. And also the shloka is very famous and this is also referred for volunteers. Whoever is volunteering, whoever want to serve. So many things are told here. Let's discuss one by one. 4th shloka. So here in 1st quarter, there are 4 quarters in one shloka. 1st, 2nd, 3rd and 4th. So in 1st quarter, Sanniyam Mendriya Gramam. This is Achara Samhita. How we should live. 2nd quarter is telling us our drishtikon, our vision. Sarvatra samabuddhaya. Fourth is sarvabhuta hiterataha. This is what we need to do. Sarvabhuta hiterataha, the welfare of everyone. And third quarter, te prapnuvanti mameva. Here the phala is told, the fruit of that. So, te prapnuvanti mameva, they will get me only. Lord is telling. So, first is Achara Samhita, second is the Drishtikona, the vision, and third is the Kar, what we should do, what the work we should do, and the third quarter is indicating that phala, what is the fruit of this. So, Sanniyamendriya Gramam, it means having restraint all over our senses, all the indriyas, our eyes, these are the Jnana Indriyas, the senses of knowledge, the eyes, the ear, the skin, this jiva, this tongue, these are the senses of knowledge, this nose, these are the senses of knowledge. And there are senses of action also, this mouth, hand, leg, genitals and rectums. So these are the 10 indriyas, these are the 10 sense objects. So here is saying Sanniyamendriya Gramam. Indriya means one indriya, eyes or ear, anything we can refer. But Indriya Gramam, Gramam means that group. So in Sanniyamendriya Gramam, having control over all these indriyas. Sanniyam, not only niyam means controlling over, but Sanniyaman means very well controlled. Not this time I will control, next time I will not control, next time I will try, after 1 hour I will again continue. Right now I want to eat jalebi, I will not continue. No, not Sanniyamendriya. This is our living should be. So Sanniyamendriya Gramam, controlling all over the indriyas. Sarvatra samabuddhaya, having everywhere equal eye. There is no jat path, there is no bhed bhava, there is no partiality. Sarvatra samabuddhaya. But be careful. There is one concept in our scriptures. Samavartana, samadarshana. Samadarshana means seeing everyone equal. Samavartana means not just behaving same with everyone. You see, with dog, we can have sarvatra samabuddhaya. I can see, yes, he is also having that self only. He is also having that Lord in his heart only. So he is also that jiva, that being only, living being only. So I will be having that drishti. Yes, I should have karuna daya for him. But I can't do samavartana with him. I can't call him to sit and eat in my plate. That is samavartana. Okay, you come and eat with me. Okay, you are my lovable dog. No, this is samavartana. Samavartana is not important. Samavartana should not be done. Samadarshana should be done. I will be seeing everyone equal. This is Shastra Viruddha. If you call one dog and okay, come eat with me. No. This is samavartana. Be careful here. So, sarvatra samabuddhaya. Te prapnuvan. They will get me only. Who are doing the welfare of everyone, sarvabhuta hiterataha, who are always busy in the welfare of everyone. Sarvabhuta hiterataha, welfare of everyone. Here it is told, yes. So let's see the 5th shloka. We need to go a little faster. Now in 5th shloka, Lord told, why I told in 2nd shloka briefly that yes, this is good. So let's see. क्लेशोऽधिकतरस्तेषाम् अव्यक्तासक्तचेतसाम् अव्यक्ता हि गतिर्दुःखं देहवद्भिरवाप्यते. Here he told, klesha adhikataramasti tesham, whose klesha means the struggle will be more for them who are worshipping the unmanifest Lord. Klesho adhikataramasti tesham avyakta sakta chetasam, who are worshipping that avyakta Brahma, who are worshipping the avyakta Brahma, the klesha, the struggle is more for them. Yes. Avyakta hi gatir dukkham. Avyakta sakta chetasam. The trouble is more for them. Tesham avyakta sakta, whose minds are set in the unmanifest, who are always thinking of that unmanifest, who are just meditating that unmanifest. The klesha adhikataram tesham. Avyakta sakta. Avyakta asakta chetasam. Asakta chetasam means the mind is fixed in avyakta. Avyakta asakta chetasam. Avyakta hi gatihi dukkham. That unmanifested is that goal is for pain, and that is difficult by getting dehavadbhi avapyate. Avapyate means attaining that. So this reaching that unmanifest is difficult for dehavadbhi, for these embodies like us. This is difficult to get that. That's why Lord told in brief that getting that the saguna sakara bhakti is easier than the nirguna sakara bhakti. So that was easy because of that was best because that is easy, not because this is giving more fruits. Now from the 6th shloka, Arjuna is telling this is difficult. Saguna sakara is also difficult. Fixing, always thinking of Lord, meditating that saguna sakara bhakti with all the ways I'm worshipping that of Brahman only. That is also difficult. So here Arjuna was having some confusion of how to do this. So Krishna ji just observed that actually Arjuna will do whatever Krishna says. This is Geeta is for us, not for Arjuna. Arjuna is a devotee of Lord Krishna. He accepted Krishna, Vipul is Krishna, not the army, Narayani Sena. Arjuna is a devotee of Lord Krishna. Whatever Krishna says, he will do that. But Krishna wanted to tell Geeta for us. That's why everything is just we are imagining. Arjuna is having that confusion. Now Lord is going to clarify, and he is going to give so many ways to us about this. Let's see 6th shloka. Ye tu sarvani karmani mai sanyasya matpara ananye naiva yogena mandhyayanta upasate. Ye tu sarvani karmani mai sanyasya matparaha. The Lord is telling, for those who dedicate all the actions to me and hold me as their supreme self. Ye tu sarvani karmani mai sanyasya matparaha. They dedicate all the actions to me and matparaha. They hold me as their supreme self. Ananyena iva yogena. With ananya yoga, O Lord, there is no one other than you for me. You are only. Mere to girdhar gopal dusaro na koi. So only Girdhar Gopal is mine. So Lord, other than you, there is no one for me. This is Ananya Yoga. Ananyena iva yogena mandhyayanta upasate. Lord is telling. So, ye tu sarvani karmani, who just dedicate all the karmas to me and send matparaha, behold me as your supreme self. Only I am the supreme for them. Ananyena iva yogena, oh Lord is only for me. Ananya yoga, I will be worshipping that Lord. Mandhyayantu upasate. And Ananya yogi should be careful that if I am worshipping any other Lord also, there is no problem. But still, whenever we worship that, we should have the image of our Lord only. We can have our image, but we should not say, okay, no, my is Shankarji, I can't pray Vishnuji. No, not like this. Worshipping Vishnuji is also thinking that, yes, Shankar is there. Worshipping Shankar. Thinking that is the Ananya Yoga. Ananyena imam dhyayanto upasate. They just meditating on me with the exclusive devotion. Man dhyayanta upasati ananya yogena. This is exclusive devotion. This was one way. You just dedicate all the karmas into me. It's so easy, but Arjuna is still confused. Because this is not easy doing anything, and I will just say, okay, Lord, I'm just dedicating this to you. No, not easy. So let's see 7th shloka. Lord is giving, okay, you wait. What will happen if you just dedicate all the karmas into me? Teshamaham samudharta mrityu samsara sagarat bhavami nachirat partha maya veshita chetasam to those whose minds are set into me. Teshamaham. My aveshati chetasam. First we need to understand this meaning. My aveshati chetasam. Whose chetasam means that mind. Whose minds are connected into me, integrated with me. Tesham. For them, what I do? Samuddharta. I just make them to cross this ocean of samsara, the ocean of birth and death. I make them to pass this. Bhavamina chirat partha. I just make them to pass this ocean of samsara. I become that the person, and I will take them in my boat, and I will make them to pass this river, pass this ocean. Lord is telling, if you dedicate all the karmas, but okay, difficult. Now Arjuna is still confused. This is so tough. Krishna ji is telling another option. Mayeva manadhatsva may buddhin niveshaya nivasishyasi mayeva ataurdhanna samshayaha. Okay, maya aveshya manoyemam. Whatever we think with the buddhi. Whatever if we love anyone, we love with that mana, with that mind. So Lord is telling, whatever you think only me. If you want to love someone, you love only me. That's why he's telling mana and buddhi both. Mayeva mana datsva may buddhin niveshaya nivasishyasi mayeva atordvanna samshaya. There is no doubt, Arjuna. If you just dedicate all, you just fix your mind and your buddhi both into me. If you fix both mind and buddhi, your intellect, if you set your mind, then nivasishyasi mayeva atordvanna samshayaha. They will get me only. There is no doubt, Arjuna. No doubt. They will be living in me. They will be dwelling in myself alone. Nivasishyasi mayeva. They will be alone dwelling in myself. There is no doubt. So Lord given one more option. If you can just dedicate all the karmas. If you can't do that, okay, you just fix your mind and your buddhi into me. Where that is not possible, Lord will give so many options, many more options, but that we will see in the next session from 9th shloka, because we are running out of time. So we have seen these 8 shlokas. Just practice and try to understand how Lord Krishna is giving these answers to Arjuna, trying to make him ready for the yuddha, for this war. Be ready, get out of that depression and leave that everything. Lord is telling these options. So we have seen so many options. There are many more that will be taken in next session. So we will join in next session, and we will see the further shlokas of this 12th chapter. By the time, just keep our mind calm, and we will do 2 minutes Nama Sankirtana. Hari Sharanam, 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 Hari Sharanam. Gopala Krishna Bhagavan ki Jai. Jai Shri Krishna.
It has been such an honor to be a part of this wonderful interpretation session. I would like to thank my heartfelt thanks, our youngest Rupal Devi. It's really a pleasure to hear with you, Devi. Now, it's moment, our special speaker tonight, who need not any introduction, but it's our tradition. So that's why I am doing this, I request our respected Dr. Ashu Goyal Bhayaji. He is the Vice President of LearnGeeta.com. Without his inspiration, it could not be possible that we are all sitting here in front of Lord Krishna, especially. So I warmly invite Dr. Ashu Goyal Bhayaji for question answer session and Rupal Didi also. Please over to you, Didi.
Yeah, Ashubha is just joining within 2 minutes, Kamal
Okay,
Balaji.
okay.
By that time, we can add everyone on the spotlight
Yes.
so that they can start asking their questions. By
So
the time I
whoever
will be
has a
answering.
question, yes. So whoever has a question, please raise your hand and switch on your camera, please. Yes, ma'am.
Whoever is having question, please raise your hands and switch on your camera so that we can add you on spotlight. You will be getting the opportunity to ask your questions directly to Ashu Bhaiya. He is my mentor also. Whatever I have learned, I can explain you this Geeta because of him only. So he is joining us within a minute. By the time we can start question answer, Jasmita ji, please ask.
Yeah, ma'am, I have a question that the ma'am said that the Arjuna is very powerful. Then why Arjuna stopped the Yuddha? Why the Arjuna didn't did the Yuddha with the Kauravas?
Just a second, Jasmita. I think Ashu Bhai has joined us. So we will only answer your question. Okay? Just wait for a second. Yeah, Ashu Bhai is with us. We are so fortunate that he has joined us today. From his busy schedule, he is getting time. He is not in India, but from abroad also, he is getting time for us. We will take benefit of his presence. We welcome you, Ashu Bhai. Yeah,
Yes.
Jasmita, please just repeat your question.
Yeah, I have the
Yes. Warmly welcome. It's our pleasure that you have given your precious time to us. Thank you so much, Ashu.
Thank you.
Yes, please.
Yes, Jasmita beta.
So I have a doubt that ma'am said just now in the starting of the class that the Arjuna was the very powerful and no one can defeat him. Then why the Arjuna has stopped the Yuddha?
How to stop until he fights?
I didn't get it.
Without fighting, how could he stop everyone?
She is telling why he was not fighting, why he told that I cannot fight right now.
No, he was not afraid of the fighting. He was into the dilemma that how can I fight with my Guru Dronacharya and my Bhishma Pitamaha? He had so much love for both of them, and because of both of them only, he was hesitating, and that's why Krishna told him that you cannot run away from your duties. Now you are a soldier, and soldier cannot decide that I have to fight or not. If a prime minister declared a war, a soldier cannot decide I will take a part in the war or not.
Then the Krishna can say why he should fight in the Yuddha. Then why the Krishna said the whole Bhagavad Gita and the importance of the world? Why?
Krishna told him that you don't need to take the worry of the war. You just do it with your duty feel, and when you will do your duty, you will not get any sin for that.
Yeah, he told not only that, he said many slokas which is not related to that. Why?
Because Arjuna asked questions. Now the 12th chapter going on now, but you are asking the questions and I'm answering. So if someone is asking the question, Krishna has to answer. Arjuna asked so many questions in the Bhagavad Gita. Krishna answered all. Okay. जय श्री कृष्ण बेटा। यस निकिता जी।
ऑलवेज बिजी इन वेलफेयर ऑफ एवरीवन, ये क्या होता है? मेरे को समझ में नहीं आया ये।
सभी की सेवा में अपने को लगाए रखना। परम श्रद्धेय स्वामी रामसुदास जी महाराज कहते थे कि मनुष्य जीवन ये दूसरों की सेवा के लिए है। जितना अधिक अपने शरीर को दूसरों की सेवा में लगाएंगे उतना अधिक प्रसन्नता अपने मन को सदा सदा के लिए मिलती रहती है। भगवान उस सेवा से प्रसन्न होते रहते हैं। ठीक है, जय श्री जी। अनम्यूट करें।
Jai Shri Krishna.
जय श्री कृष्ण।
I want to ask one question.
प्लीज।
Bhagavad Gita is such a vast thing, and the Krishna, the talk between the Krishna and Arjuna took in the battlefield. So, can you just explain at the short period how did this take place? Because when Krishna is,
I got your question. Let me answer you. The Mahabharata war was prepared in 8 months, not as soon. All the armies collected there from different parts of the world, and it took 8 months to collect there. And what Krishna and Arjuna talked there, it is a 40-minute talks, only 40 to 45 minutes. When you will memorize Bhagavad Gita, you can chant it in only 45 minutes. So it is a complete talk of 45 minutes. That was very possible on the start of the war.
it is only 40 to 45 minutes, but the explaining it takes a lot of time.
Yeah, of
For
course, because
example,
it
today,
is.
For
Yes, I understand that. Because
take 1.5 hours.
what Arjuna was so knowledgeable. He had so much knowledge of the Upanishads, of the terminologies. So Krishna told the terms and he understood. But we don't know those terms. So we need to understand those terms first. That's why we need the explanations. Okay.
Okay. And can you explain the third shloka? I didn't get it because the voice was not audible.
In the third shloka, ye tukshara nirdesham avyaktam parivasate.
Yeah.
Lord Krishna told here the unmanifested Lord God here. That what is the symptoms of unmanifested unmanifested God. So this unmanifested God, he is Akshara, which cannot be destroyed. He is always same. He remains the same. He never grows or he never dies. He never changes. So these are the symptoms of these that unmanifested God. Third and fourth shloka.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yes.
Which is the most accurate commentary of the Śrīmad-Bhagavadgītā?
Sorry, I could not listen to you. Please say again.
Which accurate commentary of the Śrīmad-Bhagavadgītā?
Which is the accurate commentary? There are 1800 authentic commentaries on Bhagavad Gita. Now it is up to your taste which you want to have. In our understanding, Sadhak Sanjeevani from Swami Ramsudas Ji Maharaj is the best one and easy to understand by all sadhak. So you can take it from Gita Press, Sadhak Sanjeevani. Okay.
Thank you.
Yes, yes, Devajan, beta, bolo.
Jai Shri Krishna, sir.
Jai
Sir,
Shri
I have one doubt. What is the meaning of that Kalesh? Kalesho that?
Kleshodiktar. Kleshodiktar means it is very tough. ये बहुत कठिन है. Okay. Sahuli Gaikwad.
Yes, sir. Sir, I wanted
Yes,
to
Sahuli.
ask that मुझे भगवान पे पूरा भरोसा है पर मुझे खुद पे भरोसा नहीं है. मैं भगवान की भक्ति तो कर रही हूँ पर मुझे शंका है कि मैं जो भक्ति कर रही हूँ उसमें कोई गलती हो रही है या नहीं.
देखो, भगवान की भक्ति में कोई गलती तब तक नहीं होती जब तक अपने को बदले में कुछ चाहिए नहीं. अगर अपने को कुछ चाहिए नहीं तो जो अपन करते हैं वो भगवान को अच्छा लगता है. भगवान ने 9वें अध्याय में कहा, पत्रम पुष्पम फलम तोयम यो मे भक्त्या प्रयच्छति. मुझे कोई भी पत्र, पुष्प, फल, जल कुछ भी अर्पण करता है, लेकिन वो प्रीति सहित अर्पण करता है कि नहीं, जो प्रेम सहित अर्पण करता है वो मैं स्वीकार कर लेता हूँ। तो भगवान प्रेम के प्यासे है, भगवान प्रेम से हम जो भी अर्पण करते हैं उसको स्वीकार करते हैं। आपको कोई भी अपनी भक्ति में शंका करने की आवश्यकता नहीं, प्रेम पूर्वक जैसी भी भक्ति आप करेंगे भगवान उसका पूरा पूरा स्वीकार कर लेते हैं।
और सर मुझे पूछना था कि अभी यानी मेरे घर पे तो शंकर भगवान की पूजा की जाती है, तो मैं नया नया ही स्टार्ट करी कृष्ण भगवान के भक्ति, तो भक्ति करने के पहला स्टेप क्या होना चाहिए मेरा?
भगवान से प्रेम, भगवान से प्रेम करना भक्ति का पहला स्टेप है।
ओके, थैंक यू सर।
बाकी सब उसके साथ आ जाता है। यस प्रीति टेलर जी।
जय श्री कृष्ण सर। ये सारा गीता का जो उपदेश है सिर्फ अर्जुन को ही क्यों मिला? युधिष्ठिर बाकी सब पांडव भी तो अच्छे ही थे, उनके कर्म भी अच्छे ही थे, तो भगवान सारथी सिर्फ अर्जुन के ही क्यों बने?
क्लास में 40 बच्चे होते हैं, उसमें 10 बच्चे टॉप 10 कहलाते हैं, 5 बच्चे टॉप 5 कहलाते हैं, 3 बच्चे टॉप 3 कहलाते हैं, लेकिन फर्स्ट अकेला एक ही होता है ना। तो ये 5 पांडव ये धर्मशील है, धर्माचारी है, लेकिन अर्जुन भगवान को जितने प्रिय है बाकी कोई भी प्रिय नहीं है, क्योंकि अर्जुन भगवान के मित्र है। युधिष्ठिर भगवान से बहुत बड़े हैं, अर्जुन भगवान के मित्र है, सखा है, और अर्जुन भगवान के भक्त भी बहुत बड़े हैं। भक्त युधिष्ठिर भी बहुत है, लेकिन अर्जुन जैसी भक्ति कठिन है। जब दुर्योधन और अर्जुन दोनों पहुंचे भगवान के पास कि हमें आपकी सहायता चाहिए, भगवान ने अर्जुन को पहले कहा तुम मांग लो, एक तरफ मेरी एक अक्षौणी नारायणी से ना होगी और दूसरी तरफ निहत्ता मैं होगा। अर्जुन ने कहा मुझे तो विचार करने की भी आवश्यकता नहीं, मुझे आप ही चाहिए। दुर्योधन ने कहा अब इसने ले ही लिया है तो मैं नारायणी सेना लेके जाता हूँ। और दुर्योधन डांस करते हुए बाहर निकला कि क्या बेवकूफ लोग हैं, अब नारायणी सेना को छोड़कर निहत्ते कृष्ण का क्या करेंगे। बाद में कृष्ण ने अर्जुन को पूछा कि तुमने ऐसा क्यों किया? बोले आप कैसी बात करते, आप मेरे साथ बस खड़े रहिए, जीतने के लिए मुझे आपकी जरूरत नहीं है, आप मेरे साथ खड़े हैं तो मैं आपके बल पर पूरे ब्रह्मांड को जीत सकता हूं। ये सामने कौरव सेना की तो क्या बात है, आपकी एक नारायणी सेना से मुझे कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता। ये जो भगवान के प्रति विश्वास है, ये जो भगवान के प्रति प्रेम है, ये और पांडवों के व्यवहार में देखने को नहीं मिला है। नहीं ऐसी बात नहीं है, लेकिन कोई प्रसंग ऐसा आता नहीं, लेकिन अर्जुन के बारे में ऐसे अनेक प्रसंग आते हैं, ऐसी बात है। ठीक है ना वंदिता जी?
जय श्री कृष्ण। मुझे एक संयमेंद्रिय ग्रामम जो बोला जा रहा है कि पंचेंद्रिय सब कंट्रोल करना है, तो बाकी के सब इंद्रिय हम लोग कंट्रोल कर सकते हैं, लेकिन माइंड कैसे कंट्रोल करे? क्योंकि कभी जब मैं बैठती हूँ तो माइंड उतना कंट्रोल में नहीं रहता है, बीच बीच में माइंड में कुछ ना कुछ विचार आते रहते हैं।
सही है, मन इंद्रिय नहीं है, मन सब इंद्रियों का स्वामी है। हमारी 5 कर्म इंद्रियां हैं, 5 ज्ञान इंद्रियां हैं, और इन 10 का स्वामी मन है। हम आंख से बैठकर देख रहे हो और सामने से कोई गुजर जाए और कोई भी जाके पूछे कि भैया इधर से गुजरा, तो कई बार हम कहते हैं भाई गुजरा होगा पता नहीं, अरे आप बैठे आपके सामने गया, अरे भी गया होगा, मेरा ध्यान कहीं और था। यानी आंखें देख तो रही थी, लेकिन देखने के बाद भी मन कहीं और था, तो आंखें देखकर भी उसको देख नहीं सकी। ऐसे हम भोजन करते हैं और भोजन करने के बाद माँ ने पत्नी ने आके पूछा भोजन कैसा बना, और मैं उस समय किसी फोन कॉल पे बिजी था। अब बिजी था तो उन्होंने पूछा भोजन कैसा लगा, कुछ सेकंड तो रिकॉल करने में लगते, खाया क्या, रोटी खाई कि चावल खाया कि दलिया खाई, वो भी नहीं याद आता। कैसा था वो तो बात की बात थी, क्योंकि भोजन तो पूरा किया, मुख की इंद्रिय ने भोजन पूरा लिया, लेकिन मन कहीं और लगा था, इसलिए उस भोजन का पता मुझे लगा नहीं। मन को जिस इंद्रिय के साथ जोड़ते हैं वो इंद्रिय को मन ग्रहण करता है। इसलिए आपने पूछा कि मन को कंट्रोल कैसे करे, अब इस मन को भगवान के साथ जोड़ दो इंद्रियों के बजाय, तो कंट्रोल में आएगा। तो भगवान ने 4थे अध्याय में इसके लिए बताया, अभ्यास न तो कौन्तेय वैराग्येण च गृह्यते, निरंतर अभ्यास करने से और वैराग्य करने से ये मन काबू में आता है। अब मैं रोज रोज कामनाओं में भोग में लगा रहूंगा तो ये मन काबू में नहीं आएगा। ठीक है,
थैंक यू।
जय श्री कृष्ण। पद्मावती जी प्लीज अनम्यूट, you need to unmute first.
Hello sir.
Yes, yeah, sir, I can listen to you.
Jai Krishna. Jai Shri Krishna. Shukla ma'am told very clearly, thanks for her. And in that she said, why Sri Krishna told Bhagavad Gita only to Arjuna and not to others? For that answer, I heard, I want to hear it, but somehow I missed it. I want that answer for that, sir.
I just told before now, Arjuna was so dear to Krishna, no one else.
Sir?
Arjuna was most dear to Krishna.
Why
Most
not
dear.
to Duryodhana? Why not to others like that? But this is, I'm unable to.
See, Duryodhana was not the eligibility. Duryodhana didn't have the eligibility, so he could not. And rest of all, if Krishna has to tell one, he has to choose the best. So whatever is most lovable to me is my right now.
Yes.
It cannot. Yes. It cannot be chosen by others. What yes. I love most is my choice. It was Krishna's choice to choose Arjuna.
Yes.
Right?
Now I got it. Thank you very much. Jai Shri.
Radesh ji.
जय श्री कृष्णा।
जय श्री कृष्ण
जी, मुझे ये पूछना था कि श्रीमद् भगवद गीता है क्या?
किससे? महाभारत 1 लाख श्लोकों का ग्रंथ है और इस महाभारत में 18 पर्व है। इस 18 पर्व में भीष्म पर्व का 25वें अध्याय से 42 अध्याय, ये 18 अध्याय अलग से निकालकर संकलन किए गए, जिसको भगवद गीता कहते हैं। महाभारत का युद्ध आरंभ होने से पूर्व अर्जुन ने भगवान को कहा कि मेरा रथ ले आकर दोनों सेनाओं के बीच में खड़ा कर दीजिए, और फिर अर्जुन ने कहा कि मुझे तो युद्ध नहीं करना है, आई कैन नॉट फाइट विद भीष्म पितामह द्रोणाचार्य, और ये बहुत लवेबल है, आई डोंट वांट टू फाइट। और वहां पर कृष्ण ने कहा कि तुम अपने कर्तव्यों से नहीं भाग सकते, तुम्हें अपने कर्तव्यों को पूरा करना ही पड़ेगा। और ये इस बात को लेकर भगवान ने पूरी गीता अर्जुन को उपदेश कर दी। ठीक है,
धन्यवाद।
जय श्री कृष्ण। कविता जी बोलिए।
जय श्री कृष्ण। सर, 5th श्लोक में जैसा है कि मैम ने बोला कि द स्ट्रगल विल बी मोर फॉर दोज हु वर्शिप द अनमैनिफेस्ट लॉर्ड, द ट्रबल इज मोर फॉर देम। यहाँ पे व्हाट काइंड ऑफ ट्रबल आप थोड़ा सा एक्सप्लेन करेंगे?
It is not trouble, it is tough, it is tougher, because Krishna told deha badbhirvapyate, who understand this body as his identity, he cannot worship the unmanifested God. Until we have this relation that I am not this body, I am the holder of this body, how can I worship the unmanifested God? Krishna wants to tell that, and not much of us can feel that I am not this body. So Krishna says it is very tough to have this feeling that I am this body and pray with the unmanifested God. That is very tough.
And sir, what if our teacher, like the whom we consider as guru, has guided us always to be to worship the unmanifest Lord? Like if you follow that path,
you can go with that path. That path is always okay. It is not that is not a path and you cannot attain the God with that path. Of course you can attain, but that is tougher. If you are okay with that tougher path and you think you can attain that, you must go. Arjuna asked it for himself, that what is good for me. So Krishna told him, right?
And sir, one more question. Like in last slokas, ma'am said that whatever you think, God says, think of me, keep fix your buddhi, and whatever you love me. And yeah. But sir, in our minds, though we think of God, though we love God, but always we think of our family also, our children also.
That's what I am telling now. Until we think that I am this body, then the relationship with this body, we consider it our own, and mum and mera, my or mera, me and mine. This is the problem, and that's why we feel all the anxiety, all the pains, all the sadness. So this Bhagavad Gita practice starts you to take away from this feeling that I am not this body. If I am not this body, then relationship of this body is also not mine. I don't belong to this. So you get free from all those pain.
So it means that the more we increase our devotion towards God, the more we will get, detached with all these.
you get detached only with the problems. You don't get detached with your duties. You have to fulfill your duties as a mother. You have to fulfill your duties as a wife. You have to fulfill your duties as an employee. You have to fulfill your duties as a neighbor. You have to fulfill your duties as a citizen. You are not free from that. But the affection and the association you have, that which is troubling you, you will get free. You will have the freeness from that only.
Okay, thank you so much, sir. Thank you.
Yes. Harshvardhan beta bolo.
Jai Shri Krishna, sir.
Jai Shri Krishna.
Sir, please can you explain me first shlok?
Arjun says, Evam satatayuktaye bhaktastvam paripasate ye chapyakshara vittam yoga vittamaha. That आपने दो प्रकार की बातें बतलाई है. एक ज्ञान मार्ग से लोग आपको प्राप्त कर सकते हैं, एक भक्ति मार्ग से प्राप्त कर सकते हैं. तो मुझे बतलाओ के योग वित्तमाह मेरे लिए कौन सा बढ़िया है? तो अर्जुन ने पूछा, मैं ज्ञान मार्ग से आपको भक्ति करूं कि भक्ति मार्ग से आपकी भक्ति करूं? ओके
Okay, thank you, sir.
जय श्री कृष्ण बेटा. श्री मेघना बेटा, मेघना जी बोलो बेटा.
Krishna, sir. Sir, does the Bhakti Yoga indicate having a family life alongside devotion to God, or
No,
treat
no, no.
equally and work for the welfare of the people and
No, no.
be devoted to God?
It is not a one and another path. It is not like that you have to choose from family or God and different life or something. No, you have to upgrade your life with the same thing. You have to upgrade your vision. You don't need to change your environment. You need to upgrade your vision for the same environment. You don't need to change anything you are doing around. Arjuna wanted to run away from the battle, and he said, I will go to the jungle, and I'll have the tapasya, and I'll have the fruits, and I'll die like that. Krishna said, wrong. If you want to be a sannyasi, be here. Do the war. Mamanusmara yuddhacha. You remember me and fight for me as your duty. Don't fight for your revenge. Don't fight for your anger. Fight for a purpose. Fight for a duty, and that will make you free from all the karma phala.
Okay. Yes, sir. Thank you.
So when we are living this life, we have to live it with the way that it doesn't give us anxiety and pains.
Yes.
Right? Jai Shri Krishna. Umesh Babuji.
Jai Shri Krishna.
Jai Shri Krishna.
As we told that Arjuna was very, very powerful, very, has good qualities, heroism qualities. Why he has such type of dilemma, stress? Does he have some doubt?
Isn't it very normal with all of us that in some point of life we feel that dilemma that I don't want to do this. This is the right thing, but I don't want to do this for some reason. That is the same with Arjuna.
But at the bar field, why he has that kind of dilemma?
Because at that immediate time, he saw that Guru Dronacharya and Bhishmacharya is standing in front of me, and in this ultimate war, this final war, they have to die because we have to win. Krishna is our side, we will win, and they are other side. Until they live, we cannot win, so they have to die. So for my reason, Bhishmacharya and Dronacharya will be killed. It was so unpleasant to Arjuna.
So because of this is called raga, attachment?
Yes. Moha.
Oh, yeah. Thank you, sir.
Jai Shri Krishna.
Yes, sir.
Kalyani ji.
Jai Shri Krishna, sir. I
Jai
have
Shri
a
Krishna.
question on pronunciation. So this anuswar, when we have it, it is pronounced differently in each place. So if you take the first sloka, we say
I tell you the basic science behind this. And today morning there was a grammar class. I think you missed it. So you can see the recording of it, and you have the link in your WhatsApp group. I tell you quickly here. There is a pronunciation of anuswar according to the letters coming next to the anuswar. Like it is covered ka, kha, ga, ga, ang. So if there is next letter ka, kha, ga, or gha, anuswar will be ang. So when you say pankh, you say ang, right? You never say pankh. Can you say? You only say pankh, ang, right? If you say pump, you say ma. Why? Pa, pa, ba, ba, ma. There is ma anuswar. So you say pump. Now you say panch, iya. Why you say panch? Because cha, cha, ja, ja, iya. Chavarga ka anuswar iya hai. So you say panch. Tantu. Why you say tantu? Because ta, tha, da, dha, na. The anuswar is na. So tantu. You got it? So after the anuswar, the letter is coming. The last letter of that varga will come as anuswar.
Okay. And in second slok, we have this parayo petas. Why do we say it as petas? It is petas.
It is a visarga sandhi.
Sorry?
It is visarga sandhi. Visarga sandhi.
Okay, okay.
You don't need to know that now. Just do it as it is written. Later on, attend the grammar classes. There we explained it all gradually. So today was the first grammar class. You must see the video at YouTube. It is recorded and group is in your link. Okay. Jai Shri Krishna. Neelima ji.
Jai Shri Krishna.
Jai Shri Krishna.
Sir, I wanted to clarify the 7th sloka. Tesha Maham Samudratta.
Yeah. What do you want to ask?
Please clarify the 7th sloka.
No, you want to know the whole net. Krishna says, Tesha Maham Samudharta. मुझ में वो चित्त लगाने वाले प्रेमी जन को मैं शीघ्र संसार, जो ऐसे है, ये तो सर्वाणि कर्माणि मयि सन्न्यस्य मत्परा, who devote all their karmas in my reason, I carry them from this marana dharma sansar, this finite world to the infinite world. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Jai Shri Krishna. Steffi.
Jai Shri Krishna.
Jai Shri Krishna.
I wanted to ask, like, whenever you're preparing for your exam or you are in the exam hall, which is the one sloka that you can recite so that you can feel motivated to do it?
Sukha dukhe samikritva labha labha jaya jayo tato yuddha yujjascha.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Shrisha Durgamita.
Jai Shri Krishna, sir.
Jai Shri Krishna.
So whatever I'm going through, this is very much I have never gone into these kind of words. So could you please again explain the difference between manifestation God and unmanifestation God?
Manifestation God, which you can feel, which you can know, which you can see, which you can talk about, that is manifested. So all the deities, you know, it is manifested. And unmanifested, which you cannot know, which you cannot explain, which you cannot see, which you cannot touch, which you cannot talk about, that is unmanifested.
Examples of unmanifestation God.
Unmanifested have no example. Nirakar, वो शून्य है.
Okay.
That is beyond any explanation. If it is explained anyway, it is manifested.
It
right?
Can be said like strength. Can strength be invisible God?
No. If you are explaining it in any terms, it will be manifested.
Okay.
It is beyond all the explanations.
Okay. So
Anirdeshyam, which you cannot direction.
It's huge to understand, but yeah, I got it.
You don't need to understand that. Manifest is fine for us.
Thank you so much, sir.
Rupal Kamanji.
सर नमस्कार. जीवो जीवस्व जीवनम, ये जो सृष्टि का नियम है, जीवो जीवस्व जीवनम, ये जो सृष्टि का नियम है, सही है क्या? एक दूसरे को खाना, ये सही बात है क्या?
सभी जीव एक दूसरे का भोजन है, ऐसा एक सिद्धांत विज्ञान की दृष्टि से है, तो वो ठीक है
क्या?
सही और गलत क्या होता है, उसका एक सिद्धांत है, उसमें सही और गलत क्या करेंगे?
एक जीवंत प्राणी को खाना, एक दूसरे को
नहीं, मनुष्य के लिए वो ठीक नहीं है, लेकिन शेर के लिए वो ठीक है. जिसको भगवान ने जैसी सृष्टि में जैसी रचना की, उसको वैसे ही ठीक है. ऐसी बात.
ठीक
है ना. सुनंदा जी.
जय श्री कृष्ण.
जय श्री कृष्ण.
Actually, I just wanted to ask you कि जब हम
डिवोशन या पूजा करते हैं, अगर हम अपने लिए कुछ मांगते हैं, इज दैट नॉट राइट? इज दैट
No, it is perfectly all right. You can do that. ये सकाम भक्ति कहलाती है। मैं भगवान की उपासना करता हूँ और भगवान मेरे परम पिता है, तो जैसे हम अपने माता पिता से मांगते हैं, हम अपने परम पिता से मांगते हैं, तो इसमें कोई आपत्ति की बात नहीं है। लेकिन उससे मांगेंगे तो मिल जाएगा, तो वो अपना छोटा कैश करने वाला बात हो जाता है कि हम अपनी 10,000 रुपए की चेक को 100 रुपए में कैश करवा ले। तो वैसा है, अगर हम उससे कुछ नहीं मांगते हैं तो भगवान प्रसन्न होकर हो सकता है हमको जो मांगे उससे भी ज्यादा दे देवे, लेकिन हम जो मांगते उतना ही दे दिया तो हो सकता है हम नुकसान में रह जाए। लेकिन आरंभ में या कभी कठिन परिस्थिति में मांगना हो तो इसमें कोई आपत्ति की भगवान बात नहीं है। भगवान ने स्वयं 4थे अध्याय में आर्तो जिज्ञासु अर्थार्थी ज्ञानी च भर्तर्षभ ऐसे भक्त के 4 प्रकार बतलाए। तो आर्त और सकामी को भगवान ने भक्त बतलाया, अर्थार्थी। तो आर्त यानी दुख में जो मुझे याद करता है, अर्थार्थी जो मतलब से मुझे, भगवान मेरा काम कर तो मैं 11 रुपए पैसा छोड़ूंगा, मतलब 11 रुपए में भगवान से सौदा कर लेते, तो भगवान भी कर लेते, कोई बात नहीं, आज कर लो। तो भगवान को बुरा नहीं मानते और भगवान बड़ी प्रसन्नता से उसको दे देते, कोई ऐसी आपत्ति की बात नहीं है। ठीक है,
थैंक यू।
जय श्री साई सुहाना शहाना।
So, sir, ma'am told us that Bhagavad Gita is about the questions from Arjuna and the answers from Krishna. So, is it
Right.
only about that, or is it there more in Bhagavad Gita?
No, it is a talk of Arjuna and Krishna, so it is all about that only.
Okay.
But Krishna told so much thing that it has the all problem solution of the universe.
Okay.
Okay. Just Soma Shekharanji.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
My doubt is actually in this chapter, Krishna emphasizes on Saguna Brahman.
Yes.
But actually it is told that unless mind comprehends Nirguna Brahman, there is no moksha. That is what our scriptures say.
Which scripture says that?
Almost all Upanishads stresses on that, no?
Tell me one.
Tarati Shankaracharya's Tarati Shokam Atma.
That is a Shankaracharya version you are reading, because he is he is the influencer of Advaita Vedanta. So if you will read the version of someone, you will read their version.
In the case of Sri Ramakrishna Paramahamsa also, he was a Kali devotee. So he had achieved the highest, but later on...
I know what you are going to tell. Now I ask another question to you. In the Shankaracharya life, you talked about Adi Shankaracharya Bhagavan. Adi Shankaracharya was the influencer of Advaita Vedanta. Why he died all the Devata Ashtakam in last phase of his life? He wrote Krishnastakam, he wrote Durastakam, he wrote Gangastakam. Why he wrote so?
That may be for people with a lower caliber.
No, that is a very wrong explanation. That is a very wrong explanation. If you undermine Shankaracharya that he wrote the Krishnastakam for the lower mind people, then you don't understand that well. It is not true, because saint says bhakti ke bina jivan purna nahi hota. So bhakti is always necessary.
Bhakti hai to bhi, what happens is mind will be locked on to one particular form.
That doesn't matter. At that time, what you told about Ramakrishna Paramahansa, at that time, see what happens. We all talk about the ways. If you want to travel from Mumbai to Delhi, you go by train, you go by speedy train, you go by car, you go by flight, you go by road, you go by taxi, you go by any other measure you want to do. What difference it makes? Ultimate need is reaching that destination. And when you reach that destination, you will see the same. A person who flied, a person who came by train, a person who traveled by road, all will see the same Delhi. It will not be different. So you reach to that Almighty by Nirguna or Saguna or any other way, you will reach the same destination. That will not be different. Krishna stresses on the destination. He doesn't stresses about the way.
No, again, I heard this from somebody. Even for the gopis who were very close and was in the proximity. Later on, he doesn't give any darshan. He will be without, he will train their mind in the formless. That is what I heard.
No, it is not the correct. Bhagavata says just opposite. Śrīmad-Bhagavatam says just opposite.
I heard a speaker telling that after a certain level.
See, we are not here to argument these things here. You can take whatever you want to.
Not argument. It was said now. Okay. So Saguna, he stresses on Saguna Upasana.
No, Krishna doesn't stress that. If you will read chapter 7, chapter 9, chapter 15, these are Jnana Yoga chapters only. In this chapter 12, chapter 12.
All paths he will tell, but bhakti is easy, he says.
No, bhakti is easy. Arjuna asked, which is good for me. So Krishna answered. Particularly for his question.
Okay, Hare Krishna.
Jai Shri Krishna. Gayatri ji.
Hare Krishna. I
Krishna.
want to know what is Avyakta Brahma, Nirguna Brahma, Saguna Brahma. Please, can you explain it to me?
Avyakta and Nirguna Brahma is same thing. Which you cannot vyakta, that is avyakta. Which you cannot describe, that is unvyakta. So avyakta and Nirguna is same thing. And Saguna is whatever you can see. That is manifested. Okay. Yes.
Thank
you. Pratishtha ji.
हाँ जी, तो मुझे पूछना था, ये गीता जो है, गीता यानी गीता भी कई तरह की है।
ये श्रीमद् भगवद गीता ये महाभारत का भाग है जिसमें अर्जुन और कृष्ण का संवाद है। बाकी जो गीता है वो अलग अलग। गीता का अर्थ है गाया गया। श्रीमद् भगवद गीता श्री से युक्त भगवान के द्वारा गाई गई। ऐसे ही राम गीता है, राम जी ने लक्ष्मण को सुनाई। ऐसे ही अष्टावक्र गीता है, अष्टावक्र जी ने जनक को सुनाई। ऐसे उद्धव गीता है, कृष्ण ने उद्धव को सुनाई। ऐसी बहुत सारी है।
मतलब लेकिन गीता गाने वाला, बाकी जो अलग अलग कंटेंट सबके अलग अलग है।
लेकिन जब खाली गीता बोला तो वो श्रीमद् भगवद गीता ही होती है।
हाँ, ओके, पहले यही कंफ्यूजन था, बड़े होके ये चीजें पता चली कि हाँ गीता।
हाँ, ठीक है। जय श्री कृष्ण। मीरा जी बोलिए।
सॉरी, मैं खाना खाने लगी थी। नॉट अ प्रॉब्लम।
बोलिए।
जय श्री कृष्णा।
जय
श्री कृष्णा। मैं म्यूट कर लेती हूँ। हाँ, अनम्यूट है।
बोलिए।
मैं पूछ रही थी कि सारे कैरेक्टर्स महाभारत में भी और गीता में भी वही हैं। महाभारत और गीता में क्या फर्क है?
गीता महाभारत का अंग है। महाभारत से लिया गया। गीता कोई अलग ग्रंथ नहीं है। महाभारत के 18 पर्व में एक पर्व है भीष्म पर्व। भीष्म पर्व के 25वें अध्याय से 42वें अध्याय के जो 18 अध्याय, उसको छांट के निकालकर गीता को अलग से पुस्तक बना दिया गया। गीता कोई अलग से पुस्तक नहीं है।
तो क्यों ऐसा क्यों है कि लोग कहते हैं कि गीता पढ़ना अच्छा है, गीता से आपकी लाइफ ऑर्गेनाइज हो जाती है, लेकिन महाभारत नहीं?
महाभारत नहीं पढ़ना चाहिए ऐसा कहने वाले को पता नहीं है महाभारत क्या है। महाभारत सबसे पहले पढ़नी चाहिए और महाभारत पढ़कर गीता पढ़ने वाले को सबसे ज्यादा गीता समझ में आती है।
अच्छा,
गीता इज अ पार्ट ऑफ महाभारत
जी।
गीता इज अ पार्ट ऑफ महाभारत। महाभारत नहीं पढ़ना चाहिए ऐसा कौन बोलता है? मैं तीसरी बार पढ़ रहा हूँ।
अच्छा, पहले महाभारत पढ़ के फिर गीता पढ़ो, समझ आ जाती है।
ना, खूब पढ़ो। महाभारत पढ़नी ही चाहिए, खूब पढ़िए, बहुत अच्छी है। महाभारत पढ़ने वाला जीवन में हमेशा विजयी होता है। रेणु जी बोलिए।
हाँ जी, हरे कृष्णा। I always used to pray to Lord Ram for many years. अभी रिसेंटली ये भागवत गीता की क्लासेस अटेंड करके और ये मुझे अब कृष्ण भगवान अच्छे लगने लगे हैं, तो और सपने में भी आते रहते हैं। तो इज इट ओके? मतलब मैंने उस राम,
देखो ऐसा है, इष्ट नहीं बदलनी चाहिए जीवन में। इष्ट आप रखो। मेरे इष्ट भी राम जी है और मैं दिन भर गीता परिवार में होने के कारण दिन भर जय श्री कृष्ण बोलता हूँ, तो इसमें कोई आपत्ति की बात नहीं है। लेकिन मैं जो कुछ भी करता हूँ उसमें मेरे ध्यान में भगवान राम ही होते हैं। मैं कृष्ण बोलते समय भी भगवान राम को ही सोचता हूँ। और जब आप गीता पढ़ते हैं तो गीता का अर्थ भगवान कृष्ण बिल्कुल नहीं है, क्योंकि पूरी महाभारत में वेदव्यास जी ने जहां भी कृष्ण भगवान का उल्लेख किया वहां केशव उवाच, वासुदेव उवाच, कृष्ण उवाच ऐसा करके दिया। लेकिन भीष्म पर्व के 25वें अध्याय से 42वें अध्याय की केवल इस 18 अध्याय में श्री भगवान उवाच आता है। तो श्री भगवान उवाच का अर्थ है जब वो भगवान के स्वरूप में बोले, परब्रह्म के स्वरूप में बोले, तो जब भगवान माम बोलते हैं तो राम जी के उपासक के लिए वो राम बन के बोले हैं, शिव के उपासक के लिए वो शिव बन के बोले हैं, दुर्गा जी के उपासक के लिए दुर्गा बन के बोले हैं, और कृष्ण के उपासक के लिए कृष्ण, विष्णु के उपासक के लिए विष्णु बन के बोले।
तो हम करते हैं जैसे। हाँ जी, धन्यवाद।
जय श्री कृष्ण। जनार्दन जी बोलिए।
ओम विष्णुवे नमः।
हाँ बोलिए।
So I mean, rather than having a query, I have a suggestion. I mean, so why, first of all, I would like to know why we are not going in that logical sequence. I mean, in this 4 levels of Geeta program, why we are not starting with the first chapter and.
Oh, okay. Now got your question. See, it is not a novel. It is not a story that you have to read from chapter 1 to chapter 18. That happens with a historical novel. But it is not a story. When you read the Grantha should be read with the understanding of the listener, the reader. And for the reader, saints prescribe that this Grantha should be read by this kind of readers, by this serial. So that will be the most understandable. So for Bhagavad Gita, all the saints describe that start from chapter 12, then 15, then 16, then 9. It will be the correct way to understand that. Otherwise, if you will go through 1 to 18, you might miss the charm of reading it.
I would like to add, the thing is, why I gave this suggestion was because the kind of queries and the kind of doubts that you're getting on this religion session, I've attended the yesterday session as well. So the kind of questions and queries that you're getting are because we're directly starting from the 12th chapter. I mean, you build on the knowledge slowly and steadily, you understand what is Gyan, what is Sankhya, what is Gyan, what is Bhakti.
You just started now. Don't hurry. Just go through the 3-month course.
Then you will
after 2-3 months, if you will have the same suggestion, I will ask you. Okay, just go through this because it is done by very experienced, the 1,000-year-old experience we are learning here. So we should not hurry to make our arguments as a suggestion. Just go through the course and you will realize that it is a perfect for you. Okay. नरेंद्र जी।
जय श्री कृष्ण जी।
जय श्री कृष्ण।
मैं ये पूछना चाह रहा था, प्रीवियस स्टडीज में बहुत सारे समय में जैसे कि श्रापों की श्रृंखला है सर, जैसे स्टडी किया है, जैसे कि शिखंडी का हो या भीष्म पितामह का हो या श्री कृष्ण जी का भी कुछ श्रापों का श्रृंखला है इसमें।
हाँ, तो
ये ऐसे हर कभी कभी सब मानव के अंदर भी ऐसे होता है या इसमें बैकग्राउंड बहुत सारा है सर, मतलब भगवत गीता की रचना से बोलने से पहले भी, तो ये कहाँ
नहीं, भगवत गीता तो महाभारत के पार्ट में बीच में आता है ना, युद्ध के जस्ट पहले। उसके पहले भी महाभारत का बहुत कुछ है, उसके बाद भी महाभारत का बहुत कुछ है। तो ऑल स्टोरी, दैट्स व्हाई आई टोल्ड जस्ट सम पर्सन दैट यू मस्ट रीड भगवत गीता महाभारत।
लेकिन इसमें श्राप का जो श्राप दिया हुआ है शिखंडी का भीष्म जी को, इससे भगवत गीता से कुछ कनेक्शन कहीं कहीं दिखता है।
भगवत गीता इज ओनली टॉक ऑफ अर्जुन एंड कृष्ण, उसका बाकी किसी से कोई बात नहीं।
और संजय जी को जो दिव्य दृष्टि होती है वो पहले से क्यों नहीं देख पाते ये सब सिचुएशंस, जो बैड सिचुएशंस वहां पे राइज होते हैं।
इट इज नॉट अबाउट बैड और गुड, इट इज अबाउट व्हाट इज हैपनिंग। Bad and good decided after the century when everything settled down. You cannot know what is bad and good today. Result come later after 50 years.
Okay. लेकिन उसमें कुछ कहीं ना कहीं कनेक्शन दिखते रहते हैं सर, जैसे कि भीष्म पितामह को जो श्राप दिया गया, उन्होंने लंबे समय तक अपना एक
वो सही है, वो उसका भगवत गीता से मतलब नहीं, वो पूरे महाभारत की स्टोरी में, भगवत गीता का उसमें कोई रिलेवेंस नहीं है। भगवत गीता इज सिंपल टॉक ऑफ द अर्जुन एंड कृष्ण। अर्जुन ने प्रश्न किए हैं, भगवान ने उत्तर दिए हैं, उतना ही है वो।
थैंक यू।
जय श्री कृष्ण। डॉक्टर एस.के. दुबे जी।
नमस्कार सर।
हाँ नमस्कार।
मैं थोड़ा लेट शुरू किया, तो वैसा मेरा सिर्फ इतना जानना था कि क्या मेरी इच्छा है कंटेस्ट करने की, और अब मैं देख रहा हूँ कि आई एम नाउ 63-64।
अरे 63-64 तो कुछ भी नहीं है। अभी पिछले हफ्ते 91 ईयर ओल्ड की माताजी ने 6 अध्याय की परीक्षा दी है। 91 ईयर ओल्ड।
आपने शुरुआत में बताया था कि परीक्षा दी, लेकिन याद नहीं हो रहा, भूल जा रहे हैं बार बार।
होगा अभी जल्दी मत करो। रोज सवेरे उठना तो मॉर्निंग अलार्म अपना भगवत गीता का लगा लेना, फिर घूमने जाना तो मॉर्निंग वॉक में भगवत गीता सुनते जाइएगा, गाड़ी ड्राइव करिएगा तो सुनते हुए ड्राइव करिएगा, दिन में कोई थोड़ी नींद लेते हो तो सुनते हुए, तो जितना अधिक दिन भर सुन सके सुनिए। और फिर रोज पूजा में भगवान को एक अध्याय बिना देखे सुनाइए, जहां भूल जाए वहां खोलकर वापस देख लीजिए, फिर सुनाइए, फिर भूल जाए फिर खोल के देख लीजिए। ऐसा करने से 20 दिन में एक अध्याय तैयार होने लग जाता है।
चलिए
ठीक है, जय श्री कृष्ण। योगेश जी। यस योगेश जी।
Jai Shri Krishna. My only single question is, when is the right time to get into discussion of karmanye vadhikaraste ma phaleshu kadachana?
What is the right time you talk about? It is a natural state for every reason.
I'm sorry. I am talking about this discourse that is happening, because there are multiple questions that are coming which may or may not be relevant at this moment. We are only in the start. We are just talking about the 12th adhyay. We have still not reached the relevant place where.
No, you can talk right now. You can ask it right now, no problem.
Okay, then. We would just like to listen to you. I mean, I felt very interested that the way you are giving the explanations, they're wonderful. So can I just have your view?
It is the 47th shloka of chapter 2. Karmanye vadhikaraste ma phaleshu kadachana. And Krishna says, Karmanye vadhikaraste. You have all the rights to do the karma. Ma phaleshu kadachana. In result, never. So don't stress on the thing you don't have control over. That you have all the controls over your karma, but you don't have any control over the results. So why you are after the fruits and the results which you have out of beyond your control? And when you will do that, you will have the peaceful life, you will have the pleasureful karma, and you will have the without stress karma.
Thank you. The way you explained it, nice.
Jai Shri Krishna. Mukunda beta bolo.
Jai Shri Krishna.
Jai Shri Krishna.
So I have doubt that if we are going for any competition or any shubh karya, so which show can be most motivational for us?
Sukha dukhe samay kritva labha labha jaya jayo.
So this is which number?
Chapter 2, shloka number, which number? Anybody can tell? I need to check.
कुछ चेक कर रहे हैं।
सुख दुखे समीकृत्वा लाभा लाभो जय जय ततो विद्या। Yes, 38. Chapter 2, 30, shloka 38.
Okay, sir. Thanks, sir.
Okay. Jai Shri beta. जय श्री जी।
हाँ, जय श्री कृष्णा।
जय श्री
आपने कहा
कृष्ण।
था महाभारत, इफ यू रीड महाभारत यू विल अंडरस्टैंड गीता बेटर,
Yes.
बट व्हाट आई हैव हर्ड इज इफ यू रीड महाभारत देयर विल बी घर पे
What
झगड़ा होगी।
what you heard is very
negative,
wrong
there will be negative
conception. समाज में बहुत सारी गलत भ्रांतियां फैल जाती है किसी किसी कारण से। स्त्रियों को हनुमान चालीसा नहीं पढ़नी चाहिए, घर में महाभारत नहीं रखनी चाहिए, महाभारत पढ़ोगे तो महाभारत हो जाएगी, आदि आदि फालतू बातें हो जाती है। जिन्होंने घर में महाभारत रखी होती है उनके घर में कभी महाभारत नहीं होती, क्योंकि महाभारत का मूल नाम जय पुराण है। जो उसको रखता है उसके घर में विजय होती है। ये जय संहिता इसका ऐसा मूल नाम है। महाभारत रखने वाला कभी भी परेशान नहीं होता। ये विजय का ग्रंथ है, इसको रखने में कोई आपत्ति नहीं। परम पूज्य स्वामी जी महाराज तो इसको नहीं रखा तो बहुत प्रॉब्लम रहोगे, और रख लिया तो सब प्रॉब्लम दूर हो जाती है। ऐसे ही हम लोगों को बतलाते हैं।
But negative, we say no, if you read negative things, negative
अरे
things
भाई
will happen.
निगेटिव नहीं है उसमें। आपको किसने कहा महाभारत में निगेटिव है? आप पढ़ो तो, उसमें निगेटिव नहीं है, उसमें सब कुछ पॉजिटिव है। यू मस्ट गो थ्रू दैट। उसमें युद्ध नहीं है, युद्ध तो उसका बहुत छोटा सा पार्ट है। पूरी महाभारत में युद्ध का पार्ट बड़ा छोटा सा है।
But selfishness है ना ज्यादा।
अरे सेल्फिशनेस नहीं है, उस सेल्फिशनेस से बाहर कैसे आना, उस सेल्फिशनेस के अलावा क्या क्या है वो देखना पड़ेगा। विजय किसकी हुई? सेल्फिश लोगों की कि नॉट सेल्फिश लोगों की?
नॉन सेल्फिशनेस की।
Then?
बट थ्रू आउट मतलब जो पांडव को घर से
आपने वो
निकाल
पढ़ा,
दिया।
आपने वो पढ़ा नहीं है इसलिए आप सब स्पेकुलेट कर रहे हैं। आप पढ़िए फिर मुझे बताइए।
अच्छा, then one more thing I want to ask you. आपने बोला see I am also a devotee of Ram and
Yes.
हनुमान. So आपने बोला कि जब कृष्ण जो कहते हैं वो राम को भी ये होता है, आप जरा एक्सप्लेन कर लेंगे?
भगवत गीता में कृष्ण उवाच नहीं आता, श्री भगवान उवाच आता है। तो वहां पर भगवान जब कृष्ण जब बोले हैं तो वो परब्रह्म स्वरूप में बोले हैं, और इसलिए जब वो परब्रह्म स्वरूप में बोल रहे हैं और कह रहे हैं मामे वश्यते संशया, तो माम का अर्थ वहां पर कृष्ण नहीं है। माम का अर्थ जिसके लिए जो इष्ट है वही उसका माम है। शिव जी की उपासना करने वाले के लिए उस जगह पर जो कृष्ण बोल रहे हैं वो शिव बोल रहे हैं, राम जी की उपासना करने वाले की जो कृष्ण बोल रहे हैं वो राम जी बोल रहे हैं। ऐसी बात है। आपका म्यूट हो गया, उनको कह देने दे। जय श्री जी आपका म्यूट है, म्यूट करके बोलिए।
तो वो कहते हैं आई एम ए डिवोटी ऑफ राम, इफ आई शिफ्ट टू कृष्णा, मतलब अभी मैं भगवत गीता, सो व्हाट राम विल थिंक कि हाँ चलो ये अभी हमें छोड़ दिया, कृष्ण जी के पास चले गए।
अरे ऐसा थोड़ी है राम, आप मुझे नीली जैकेट वाला भैया कहिए, मूंछों वाला कहिए, चश्मे वाला कहिए, काले बालों वाला कहिए, घड़ी वाले भैया कहिए, मैं थोड़ी अलग अलग हो जाऊंगा, मैं तो एक ही हूँ। उस पर ब्रह्म को आप शिव कहिए कि राम कहिए कि कृष्ण कहिए, तो अलग अलग थोड़ी हो जाता है, वो तो एक ही है। ध्यान में। जय श्री कृष्ण। मौली जी बोलिए।
नमस्ते भैया, मेरा इन जनरल कोई क्वेश्चन नहीं था, लेकिन इतने सारे क्वेश्चन सुन के और आपका इतना पेशेंस भरा, प्यार भरा
अच्छी बात है।
मैं आपको नमस्कार करने के लिए किया, क्योंकि ये जो पर्पस है ना, हम लोग क्यों है यहाँ पे, आई थिंक वी आर गेटिंग डिस्ट्रैक्टेड फ्रॉम देयर डिफरेंट क्वेश्चन जो थॉटफुल नहीं है, फोकस्ड नहीं है। वो बच्चे भी है, हम भी है, सब लोग है, तो आई थिंक वी शुड आस्क वेरी वेरी फोकस्ड क्वेश्चन। अगर ये चैप्टर
ऐसा नहीं, ये हम लोग गीता परिवार है, परिवार के लोग जब मिलकर चर्चा करते हैं तो सब प्रकार की बातें कर सकते हैं। तो ये जो वातावरण है ये पूज्य स्वामी जी महाराज ने हम लोगों को दिया है, और हम किसी भी प्रकार का धर्म संबंधी, जीवन संबंधी प्रश्न यहाँ पर रख सके, ऐसा वातावरण ही हम यहाँ पर रखना चाहते हैं। इसमें कोई आपत्ति नहीं।
हाँ ठीक है, तो इसलिए जो ये 12th चैप्टर क्यों है, फर्स्ट चैप्टर क्यों नहीं है, और हम लोग क्यों महाभारत पढ़े ना पढ़े।
अब जिसके मन का जो प्रश्न है, जिसके मन की जो शंका है वो तो आने दो ना, नहीं आने देंगे तो उसकी शंका तो बनी रहेगी, ऐसा विचार करना चाहिए, है ना।
ठीक है, नमस्ते।
जय श्री कृष्ण। विनीता जी बोलिए।
जय श्री कृष्ण। मैडम ने बोला था कि 3 एंटिटीज हैं, अर्जुन, गीता जी और कृष्णा, तो गीता जी को एक अलग एंटिटी क्यों माना गया है?
एंटिटीज है, किस रेफरेंस में कहा? रूपल है क्या? अब मुझे पता नहीं वो किस रेफरेंस में बोला है।
एंटिटी नहीं भैया, मैंने मतलब 3 महत्वपूर्ण जिनके बारे में हमें जानना चाहिए आरंभ करने से पहले।
अच्छा, मतलब ठीक है,
गीता, कृष्ण और अर्जुन।
हाँ, तो गीता को अलग से क्यों माना गया?
गीता की इम्पोर्टेंस आपको सिर्फ मैंने वहां पे बताई थी।
अच्छा,
अलग से कोई व्यक्ति नहीं है वो, लेकिन गीता का एक आइडेंटिटी तो है ना, उसके बारे में जानना, उसके महत्व जानना, उतनी बात है।
अच्छा,
हीना जी बोलिए।
हेलो सर, अभी 19 से चालू हुआ है ना ये बैच?
हाँ जी, हाँ जी।
तो अभी तक मुझे है ना लिंक नहीं मिला था, तो मैंने कल अटेंड किया था क्लास जो शाम का था 8 to 9:30 का, और आज भी मैंने वही किया है। तो अगले 2-3 दिन का जो चला
नहीं,
गया
ये तो इंटरप्रिटेशन सेशन है। आपने क्लास क्यों नहीं अटेंड किया? आप व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप में नहीं अपने?
मैं ग्रुप में अभी ऐड हुई हूँ, तो अभी मुझे लिंक कौन सा मिलेगा? यही
नहीं,
लिंक
अभी तो ये लिंक आ गया। अभी आपका क्लास जितने बजे होगा उस क्लास से 15 मिनट पहले वहां पे लिंक आएगा, तो उस जूम लिंक से आप अपनी क्लास ज्वाइन कर लेंगे। आपका जो क्लास का टाइम है उस टाइम से 15 मिनट पहले वहां पे जूम लिंक आएगा, उससे आप अपनी क्लास ज्वाइन कर सकेंगे। ये सैटरडे और संडे के जो सत्र है ये तो ग्रुप सेशन होते हैं फॉर एवरीवन टू अटेंड द इंटरप्रिटेशन।
और एवरीडे का जो हमारा टाइमिंग है
हाँ, वो रिसाइटेशन क्लासेस आपके टाइम पे आपके लैंग्वेज में आपके ग्रुप में मंडे टू फ्राइडे, राइट?
ओके ओके, धन्यवाद धन्यवाद।
जय सिद्धि बेटा बोलो, अनम्यूट प्लीज। सिद्धि बेटा अनम्यूट है। यस,
ऐसे तो अभी कोई क्वेश्चन नहीं है, तो
ओके, You just come to talk. Very nice. You're sweet. Thank you. Akaprayu ji, Akarapu ji, please unmute. Yes. You can talk now, sir.
Namaste. Namaste,
Namaste
ji.
ji.
Jai
Yes,
Shri
namaste.
Krishna. Sir,
Jai Shri Krishna.
this question and answers, how long it will be carried out, sir?
Until everyone is here, I am in the service.
Oh, no, sir.
You can leave anytime, no problem.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Because I am getting नींद आ रहे, इसलिए मैं पूछ रहा.
Yes. You can leave anytime. Question answer is optional. For whom they don't want to leave. Yes, iPhone के नाम से आप.
हाँ, मैं नंदिता.
Yes, बोलिए.
मैं ये पूछ रही थी कि जैसे कि अभी बोले कि 12वें अध्याय से हम लोग आकार वाले भगवान को मतलब करने लगेंगे पूजा, तो ये निराकार और आकार का जो है फर्क, तो इसमें क्या भगवान ने कुछ कहा है कि साकार करना चाहिए कि आकार?
अर्जुन ने पूछा कि मेरे लिए क्या मार्ग उत्तम है, ज्ञान मार्ग उत्तम है कि भक्ति मार्ग उत्तम है? तो भगवान ने कहा कि तुम्हारे लिए और सभी के लिए सगुण भक्ति आसान है, क्योंकि निर्गुण भगवान की भक्ति करने के लिए अपने शरीर से मोह हटना पहली आवश्यक बात है, और अपने शरीर का जब तक मोह नहीं जाता तब तक निर्गुण की भक्ति नहीं हो सकती. ये भगवान ने वहां पर बतलाया.
अच्छा,
ठीक है. यस सुरभि जी. यस सुरभि.
जय श्री कृष्ण सर.
जय श्री कृष्ण.
सर, भक्ति योग का सार क्या है?
भगवान से प्रेम, भगवान से अनन्य प्रेम. ठीक है. गायत्री जी.
जय श्री कृष्ण भैया जी.
जय श्री कृष्ण.
मेरा सवाल ये था, अभी कुछ रिसेंटली 2-3 महीने पहले से मैं 2-3 जगह पे गई हूँ, जैसे बैठने के लिए जाते हैं ना कोई गुजर जाने के बाद. हाँ, वहाँ पे एक जगह पे भगवत गीता पढ़ाया जा रहा था, एक जगह पे गजेंद्र मोक्ष पढ़ाया गया, और एक जगह पे गरुड़ पुराण पढ़ाया गया. तो इसका मतलब कौन से भी हम लोग पढ़ रहे हैं, लेकिन गुजर जाने के बाद पढ़ रहे हैं, उसका क्या मतलब उसका
ऐसा होता है कि एक दो कारण है. एक तो शरीर के जाने के बाद भी 10 दिन तक आत्म तत्व वहां आसपास रह सकता है, ऐसी संभावना होती है. इसलिए उस मृतक के परिवार के एक व्यक्ति को वहां पर गीता सुनाकर, ताकि अगर उस मृतक की आत्मा वहां पर आसपास है तो उसको गीता सुनने को मिल जाए, ये उसका पर्पस होता है. दूसरा, वो तो चला गया, जो लोग बचे हैं उनके जीवन में गीता आ जाए तो उनका जीवन कुछ अच्छा हो जाएगा. तो इस कारण से, तो दोनों कारणों से गीता कहने में वहां पर समाधान मिलता है.
तो इसमें से हम लोग अभी कौन सा ज्यादा ऐसा है कि गजेंद्र मोक्ष पढ़ना भी में
नहीं, ऐसा है, इसमें गजेंद्र मोक्ष की परंपरा तो नहीं है, वो कहाँ आपने देखी मुझे पता नहीं. इसमें परंपरा 2 है. गरुड़ पुराण पंडित जी को कहना चाहिए और गीता सबको पढ़नी चाहिए.
अच्छा, धन्यवाद भाई जी.
जय श्री कृष्ण. हिना जी बोलिए.
सर, मैंने आपको दोबारा डिस्टर्ब किया, लेकिन ये जो अभी सैटरडे संडे का 2 क्लास है, तो उसका एक ही टाइमिंग है 8 to 9:30, और कोई टाइम है?
नहीं, इसके इंग्लिश के सेशन का अलग टाइम है, हिंदी का अलग टाइम है. हिंदी का 7 सैटरडे 7 PM है, और इंग्लिश का शायद संडे को 8:30 है.
तो 7 to 8:30 है ना हिंदी?
यस, हिंदी सैटरडे. यस.
ओके.
जय श्री कृष्ण. यस, सम अप नाउ प्लीज.
Thank you so much, Ashu Bhayaji, that you have cleared all the queries very wonderfully. Thank you so much. And I am glad to hear to express my thanks to Rupal Didi also, and my special gratitude to Ashu Bhayaji that he gave us his precious time to all of us. And Ashu Bhayaji experience has truly inspired us a lot. Now it's time for Samapana prayer. So for Samapana prayer, I would like to call upon. So before Samapana prayer, I want to mention something, that I want to thank my technical team especially, and our Earth Vivechana team, our writing team, and our all volunteers who are serving for Lord Krishna without any cost with Nishkama Bhava. Now let's take our Samapana prayer. So for Samapana prayer, I would like to call upon Manisha Didi. She resides in New Delhi. She is a retired faculty of maths, serving as a techno star and associated with Geeta Parivar since July 2021. Please, Didi.
जय श्री कृष्ण। योगेशं सच्चिदानन्दं वासुदेवं व्रजप्रियं धर्मसंस्थापकं वीरं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुं। जय श्री कृष्ण।
Thank you so much, Didi, for this beautiful prayer. See you all in next Earth Vivechana Satra. Jai Shri Krishna to all of you.
श्री गुरु चरण सरोज रज निज मनु मुकुरु सुधारी बरनउ रघुबर विमल जसु जोदायकु फलचारी बुद्धिहीन तनु जानिके सुमिरौ पवन कुमार बल बुद्धि विद्या देहु मोहि हरहु कलेस विकार। जय हनुमान ज्ञान गुण सागर जय कपीसति लोक उजागर रामदूत अतुलित बल धामा अंजनी पुत्र पवन सुत नामा महावीर विक्रम बजरंगी कुमति निवार सुमति के संगी कंचन बरन विराज सुबेसा कानन कुंडल कुंचित केसा हाथ वज्र और ध्वजा विराजे कांधे मूज जनेऊ साजे शंकर सुवन केसरी नंदन तेज प्रताप महाजगवंदन विद्यावान गुणी अति चातुर राम काज करिवे को आतुर प्रभु चरित्र सुनिवे को रसिया राम लखन सीता मन बसिया सूक्ष्म रूप धरि सियहि दिखावा विकट रूप धरि लंक जरावा भीम रूप धरि असुर संहारे रामचंद्र के काज संवारे लाय सजीवन लखन जियाए श्री रघुबीर हरषि उर लाए रघुपति कीन्ही बहुत बड़ाई तुम मम प्रिय भरतहि सम भाई सहस बदन तुम रोजस गावे अस कहि श्रीपति कंठ लगावे सनकादिक ब्रह्मादि मुनीसा नारद सारद सहित अहिसा जम कुबेर दिक्पाल जहाते कवि कोविद कहि सकै कहाते तुम उपकार सुग्रीवहि कीन्हा राम मिलाय राजपद दीन्हा तुम्हरो मंत्र विभीषण माना लंकेश्वर भय सब जग जाना जुग सहस्र जो जन पर भानु लील्योताहि मधुर फल जानू प्रभु मुद्रिका मेलि मुख माहि जलधि लांघि गए अचरज नाही दुर्गम काज जगत के जेते सुगम अनुग्रह तुम्हरे तेते राम दुआरे तुम रखवारे होतन आज्ञा बिनु पैसारे सब सुख लहै तुम्हारी सरना तुम रक्षक काहू को डरना आपन तेज संहारो आपे तीनों लोक हांकते कांपे भूत पिशाच निकट नहीं आवे महावीर जब नाम सुनावे नासै रोग हरै सब पीरा जपत निरंतर हनुमत वीरा संकट ते हनुमान छुड़ावे मन क्रम वचन ध्यान जो लावे सब पर राम तपस्वी राजा तिनके काज सकल तुम साजा और मनोरथ जो कोई लावे सोई अमित जीवन फल पावे चारों जुग परताप तुम्हारा है प्रसिद्ध जगत उजियारा साधु संत के तुम रखवारे असुर निकंदन राम दुलारे अष्ट सिद्धि नौ निधि के दाता असवर दीन जानकी माता राम रसायन तुम्हारे पासा सदा रहो रघुपति के दासा तुम्हारे भजन राम को पावे जन्म जन्म के दुख बिसरावे अंत काल रघुबर पुर जाई जहाँ जन्म है हरि भक्त कहाई। और देवता चित्त न धरई हनुमत से सर्व सुख करई। संकट कटे मिटे सब पीरा जो सुमिरे हनुमत बलबीरा। जय 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 हनुमान गोसाई कृपा करहु गुरुदेव की नाई। जो सत बार पाठ कर कोई छूट ही बंदी महासुख होई। जो यह पढ़े हनुमान चालीसा होय सिद्धि साखी गौरीसा। तुलसीदास सदा हरि चेरा की जय नाथ हृदय महडेरा। पवन तनय संकट हरना मंगल मूर्ति रूप। राम लखन सीता सहित हृदय बसहु सुर भूप। सियावर रामचंद्र की जय पवन सुत हनुमान की जय। उमापति महादेव की जय।
Thank you so much, each and every person present here. We will meet in next Art Vivechana Satra. Jai Shri Krishna.